So, our session on Hell's Awakening, the party took me by fucking surprise and went to Anthem City. And I'm still recovering from that.
The emotional trauma of not being ready, you know.
Honestly, you'll never know anything like it. You'll never know anything like the lack of preparation for something like that. Then, but no, the party was talking about how to go forward with the letter that they had been given by good old 14. That I don't think anyone likes, but he's my favorite. I'm not allowed to have favorites, but he's my favorite.
You're allowed to have favorites. Where's that in the rules of D&D? You're not allowed to have favorites in D&D? Damn.
Because that means I'll be biased, and then DM privileges.
I mean, you can have a favorite village.
You know. 14 gave letter. Party were then deciding how to proceed accordingly with it, as the letter detailed about Noxus being captured. Party gathered who it was and where they are. Then Lazona's like, yeah, so we're gonna go to Anthem City. Then you came.
It's close. You know?
You came face to face with good old Lord Coraline Anthem. That was a fun interaction. Not long after that, people went around Anthem City, gathered some tools, supplies, whatever was necessary. Then it was a carriage journey by carriage up to Whitehorn. They'd come across a oversized boar that had been killed using starlight magic.
For some reason.
There's always a reason for things. Some people just need to eat. Gotta put food on the table somehow. But going forward from there, the party finally arrived at Whitehorn, and I had a little bit of fun messing with you all as you were trundling through the thick magical fog.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in everyone else. Nobody Arcana checked the bell.
Yeah, why aren't you Arcana checking the fucking bell? You know, it'll give you inspiration.
Imagine.
Then, after trundling through, they finally made their way to the front doors of the manor, where as soon as they entered, they went straight into the dining hall. No lobby, no nothing. Because we love the manor of infinite rooms. An interaction with Torstein and Fenrir was had. A minor discovery that Fenrir is actually a vampire and he likes drinking blood.
Which explains why he is absolutely just the biggest dick.
He's been the butler for that family. And
she was telling Birdie about how, oh yeah, one of your people is a murderer.
Not long after
an entire city at that.
Not long after that interaction, the party got sent straight into the torture chamber, where they discovered slumped up Noxus. After checking
very fucked up.
Fucked up, slumped up Noxus.
Yeah.
Noxus then woke up, was like, oh no, I'm normal. Whoops.
Yeah.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Then, venturing a little bit further out of the torture chamber, a room was attached to it, which had some storage. And we love mimics.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, a retcon piece of information. Scooter did decide to use his ability to burrow to get out of the area to go find help. He is yet to return. And we bring ourselves back to having had just dealt with the mimics. And
Okay,
Noxus reobtaining her tools.
Yes, yes. So Noxus has grabbed her stuff, basically. There was nothing else in this room. It was just the boxes with and it was just the mimics and the one box, which is actually or chest or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that is not what I wanted.
Okay then.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not doing what I want.
Okay.
I don't know why it's doing.
Because the music bot on Discord is very cringe.
Yes, clearly so.
It caught Ligma the other day, and it's never been the same.
Owlbear is active and ready for the shenanigans of today, so please hop in.
This was the
Okay.
one that I wanted to use last session, or I think I did use it. I quite liked. Sorry. Yes, no, you're all kind of outside this room where Noxus just reobtained her items. There is 3 sets of doors.
Leading out of this room?
Yes.
And I would assume there was a door that they came in from, I assume, the other side of the room?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes. This is definitely a spooky mansion music. Right. So, Noxus is gonna just attempt to open. She's just gonna open all of the doors and see where each one leads, because you know.
After you open one door, you go to open the other one, and it just won't open. Did the music box just stop? The music box just stopped itself. You go to open another door, and it won't open. While all the while there is another door open. What stopped itself? That's upsetting. Let's try that again. What? Can you function?
Hello, am I back?
Hello. I think my Wi-Fi cut out.
That was weird.
Discord. I think just Discord in general just shat itself. Yes, no. The 3 doors. You go to open. Once you open one, you go to open another one, and it just will not open.
Oh, it's one of those. If one door's open, then like it's stuck in the position it's going. Okay.
Also, to state, you cannot see what's on the other side of the door. The best way to play this, you know, like how in Dark Souls or Elden Ring they got that mist that's covering big doorways.
Okay.
Kind of like that, but on these doors. When you try to look through them, you cannot see what's on the other side.
That's weird. Okay, well, first door she would have opened would probably be the one closest to where she was, so I don't know where that would have been in the relation to the chest.
Okay, so there's a door. There's door to the left, in the middle, door to the right, obviously. And
which one's the closest to the chest?
Closest one to the chest room will be on the right.
Okay, so she opened the right door. Is it also? I guess we wouldn't know. I was just gonna say, is it also like in Dark Souls where you like when you touch the door or try to go through it, you like immediately you're forced through the door, but it's not possible to know that without attempting it, is it?
Exactly.
If you're all paying attention to Owlbear,
Oh yes.
Oh,
have fun.
there's a place over here.
Yes, if you look with your
Yes.
eyeballs.
Yes, I am. I did. So this is the room where they are currently in. Yes. Okay, well,
Let me.
Noxus is going to say, well, that's not how it was before. In reference to the way that the doors look just like you can't see through them anymore. Because when she experienced the mansion, it never did that to her.
Hmm.
Does Noxus have rope?
I don't think you would have reobtained that from the chest anyway. I mean, you can always
if she
grab a
had-
piece of a
if she had it in
mimic.
her stuff. Oh yeah, I guess so. I mean, she never had rope in her stuff. It's fine. Yeah, she's gonna grab a mimic piece, whatever is
Mimic flesh.
yeah, whatever, and she's gonna just like put it through the doorway, like just without going through herself,
So you're
'Cause,
just throwing it in, or
holding it to see if it it actually stays in
as
the
you put
barrier
your
between, like,
hand
if
as you put your hand in, you are then plunged in through the doorway.
I see. So you do get forced through the door.
Yes. And once you're in, you can't go back the other way.
Ah. Oh, this is even better.
Mm.
She's back on her own.
So you
Bad
will just
decision.
watch Noxus stick her hand in and poof.
May I ask what Noxus sees on the other side?
I mean,
You see the room.
yeah, if you look on Owlbear, you should be able to see the room. Because why describe it where everyone else can hear it so they know what they're looking forward to?
I accidentally closed Owlbear because I'm very smart. I'm gonna reopen that in a sec. Pins.
This is just fun. Did the bot stop the music again?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, can you stop being a poo bum? Loop. There we go. Sorry. I'm getting annoyed over a music bug. So,
I
Oh
see.
yeah, I
So
need
this is,
to,
yeah,
this
so
is the room.
what would you guys like to do after seeing that?
So you guys can follow up.
Okay.
Go straight for it.
You charging through, or you doing it with caution?
Well, I wouldn't say like running straight at it, but like walking up to it, kind of thing.
Oh, you're approaching me. Yeah, you walk up.
The door says nothing because it's a door.
Yeah, you walk up to the door. You just get plunged straight through it, and as you go through, you're sort of knocked off balance onto your hands and knees as you come out on the other side into the same room with Noxus.
Wait,
Uh,
she got knocked off balance. What?
was that Sky that went through? I was trying
Yeah.
to move the
Sky,
token.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. Who's next? Two people have just been plunged through this fucking door.
One can't just skip through.
Yeah.
Lazona is going to make an Arcana check on that weird mist. She's going to try and see whether or not she can work out what it is, because she's not going to go touch that stuff without checking.
You're going to Arcana check it. Okay.
Yeah,
Go for
because
it.
it's obviously some form of magic. Wait, I forgot I don't have my dice. I'll just roll on D&D Beyond, I guess.
Where are your dice?
I put them somewhere and I need to go get them. I rolled an 18 on Arcana.
Alrighty.
Right. Dice acquired.
Awesome, right. So what, sorry, remind me what the Arcana check was again?
18.
18.
It was a 14 plus 4.
And you're checking the mist in the doorway.
Yeah.
So, when checking said mist, you can gather it's infused with some form of teleportation that is innate to the building itself.
Okay. So it's got some sort of teleportation magics.
Yes.
Okay. And you can't open the other doors whilst the door is open. That's interesting.
Mm. What's everyone else getting up? Let's keep this flow going. So Noxus and Sky have gone through. The people left to go through. I suppose Kiri would kind of barrel through since Kiri's not here. I would say that Kiri would probably barrel through it.
Based on what he said last session, and also Kiri's personality, I would say probably yes as well. Because he said that Kiri was kind of being more protective of Noxus because she's obviously still injured.
Right. So the last person that needs to actually go through then is, well, last two people rather, is Lazona and Vreris.
Lazona's gonna look at Varus and go, "Are you gonna go first, or?" And then just sort of wait for the answer.
Ryan, you there? You alive, buddy?
Gamer?
Ryan, you're muted. This is awkward. Ryan!
Honestly, it's on par for Varys.
I'm just imagining Varus is just staring blankly. He's like, just standing there staring.
Slowly blinking at you.
Probably dissociating, to be honest.
All right. The hands of one of the gods just grab Varys and push him through.
That's funny. Okay.
Go through.
Yeah,
he's probably gone off to do
by
something.
God.
Yeah, he's probably gone off to do something and hasn't mentioned anything, and we've not noticed.
Okay. Well, in that case, Lazona is going to follow afterwards.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And I imagine Kiri would have gone through
Yeah,
as well.
Kiri's gone through.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna move Kiri.
Now, before we
Oh.
do
Yeah, just
Before we do continue with this little section, Vagar
Someone
and
went
Scooter, you find
Elsewhere.
yourselves at the doorway to the entrance of this manor. One of the doors, as you can recall,
Yes.
is hanging off its hinges. Slightly creaked open.
Looks like they left the door open for us.
Yes. How welcome. Would you like to go first, or should I leave us?
Fuck it, I've already been here. I might as well show you the way. And he's gonna go in not knowing where the fuck he's going.
As soon as you step through that door, you two are suddenly plunged into this room that everyone else has found themselves in.
convenient.
Huh.
This is the currently active room, I suppose you could say.
Oh.
Vega, you find yourself face to face with some of your old comrades from the party who have dubbed themselves Lux Faris.
Yes, there's a party name now.
Interesting. I'll have to get used to that. I would not remember that. So
Yeah,
people are gonna
I
have to
always
keep
forget
saying
about
it. Huh. Well, hi. Did we not
you
walk through a normal door?
Yes.
This house is fucked.
So
Yes.
so basically, you would notice that Noxus is like very messed up, like covered in blood and cuts and stuff, and clothing has been clothing has been ripped to a degree.
To a degree.
Yeah,
Okay.
To a
Like,
legally
75%
distinct
of it has
PG-13
been
degree,
destroyed.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the blood
Um,
is black.
And she doesn't look like she has even really noticed, to be honest.
Well, I was planning to make a bit of an entrance, but that's gone out the window. Hi everyone.
Voice crack
It's been a
included.
while. It's been a while.
Nice of you to
Um,
join us, Vega. That's Noxus.
Yeah. That's not your blood, is it? Or is it?
Mostly,
blood.
yes.
It's
Ah.
a very inky black kind of color.
Yeah. Ah. Well, as to not ruin my image of you, I will imagine that the other guy looks a lot worse. But,
They will.
fair enough. I like that answer. Well. What's happened then? I see that Varus is back. He's not, running through portals with strange men anymore.
You got promised candy. Candy and
I will say
V-Bucks.
Ryan did DC. So,
Oh, he
Yeah.
did.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he fully left. He must have internet issues or something. Okay. I've posed myself. What's wrong with this house? Why have I walked through a door and been popped out somewhere else? Because I am not. This doesn't feel like a spell. I could tell if this was a spell. This feels
It's,
like something else.
It's some sort of... I don't know the exact details, but there's some sort of enchantment on this entire building that it basically allows for there to be more rooms than there is space for. And that's the reason why. Yes, going through doors quite often shifts you from one version of the same room to a different version that's not the same.
I see.
Real quick, sorry. You will recall, Noxus, that this room is similar to the lobby that you were in when you were when you first walked into this place.
Right, okay.
So this room is
So
familiar.
this room is familiar. Okay.
Yes.
How
It seems
much?
like it's the same room, but it seems like it's been stretched and new things have been added into it.
Okay, so it's a different version of the same room.
Yes, pretty much.
Got it. Although I do recognize some features of this room. Which things are new? Is it like the displays, like pieces in the middle?
Yeah, everything in the upstairs area is completely new. Because before it was just that little balcony and a little bit of a seating space. It seems like the seating space has been removed, the roof has been raised, and everything's been stretched backwards, adding more decorations. Including what looks like a
Oh, so
potentially
this is like
functioning
the-
cannon.
So this is the sort of left and right corridor that was upstairs then,
Yes.
that she went through.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Actually, from sneaking around, would she have any knowledge of whether or not the basic structure of the rooms, even the similar rooms, are mostly the same? Like, they have like the same features, I guess, like the same entrances and exits, but they
Yeah.
go to different places every time,
Yes.
which is okay. So the rooms, the actual room structures are virtually the same, but then to get to the right version of the room, you have to like navigate basically a maze.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
And this maze is an infinite maze, essentially.
got it. And just to double check, Noxus is going to attempt to reopen the door that they just came through to see if it has that weird mist.
You put
or
your
if it's,
you put your hand on the door handle, and it does not budge at all. Like, for those of you who are looking at Noxus from say behind, you can see like the veins and the muscles bulging, and the door just will not move an inch.
Well, just had to check.
Huh.
It's essentially a maze, but you don't know where you are, and you can't find the place where you started.
Convenient.
Well, from what I remember, there's more rooms upstairs. Or there should be. And she's going to head up the left staircase. 'Cause she's
Okay.
closest to it.
So what you see upstairs, the decorations on either wall seem to be some very specific paintings, large enough to correlate what should be a hole for someone to walk through. Each painting in specific, on the plaque beneath, have a word and a number. Each word
Oh gosh.
correlates to the painting itself, and the numbers look like they mean absolutely nothing. But you don't know.
Okay. Okay, so the first things first.
There's
Uh,
also obviously, you know, the showcases and whatnot as well
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you see.
First things first, she notices the paintings that look big enough to walk through, did you say?
Yep.
Do they actually have like, are they paintings with a parallax effect, like as you walk past, like things shift in the painting?
Are you gonna
Or
try
not?
that?
Or does it look like paint? Yeah.
There is
'Cause,
no parallax
you-
effect.
Okay. You very specifically said it's big enough, it's a size that's big enough to walk through, so like
Yes.
and this place is weird, so
Yes. Scooter, with your natural perception, because it's fucking insane. And I think I'm gonna cry every time I look at the character sheet and see that passive.
Is it 27?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You at Ruro when she comes back.
When you look at the paintings, you can see an ever so slight shimmering effect on just overlaying the paint. Something of magical nature. And you being as old as you are as well, you notice a lot of these vases or vases in some of these showcases and behind these glass boxes are very ancient, and you've only seen a few here and there when passing through the Daggerford market. Some are up to thousands of years old, whereas some are younger than you are, but are still considered old.
Yeah. What's the point of seeing that? He's like, oh man, this is some pretty fancy stuff. When I first came up here, I was gonna say, I bet the Blood Queen would hate if we destroyed it and trashed the fucking place, but this stuff is pretty valuable, and I don't know if I would bring myself to break it.
Well, you don't necessarily have to break anything. We can just
We don't have to
it
break anything.
if you
but
want to.
It's some ancient stuff, and these paintings, they're got some magic on them.
Interesting. So the painting that she's standing by, Noxus, what's the word and what's the number? I want to know.
So the painting itself is of. Give me a second. A Tarrasque. Or standing towering above a townscape, plunging its fist into the earth. And the plaque itself says destruction and the number 12.
Destruction 12. Interesting. Okay, so Destruction 12. And what about the one next to that painting?
Give me 1 second. The next painting over are 3 humanoids. One's a human, another is an elf, and the other is a dwarf. They're all wearing some very nice shiny armor. One is wearing splint, one is wearing plate, and the other is wearing spiked leather. The word number below is friendship 3.
Friendship 3. Going back to the first painting, were there 12 obvious things in that painting?
No.
Okay, never mind. So, the number seems to be a coincidence in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I guess he sees Noxus over there. Scooter sees her over there looking at those. He'll look at these ones, and him noticing that only them two up here, he's like, "Get your asses up here!" He's gonna yell at everybody down there, and he's gonna start looking at the paintings. What does he see with these two?
So the one on your right, so the one closest to the staircase, is of a beautiful tropical beach. You would know,
Nice.
you know, it's somewhere along the actual Sword Coast itself from your travels with this party. It's one of the few things you have passed by. But this one looks like the painting itself. It looks older, so it's almost like it looks like it's around it was painted around the time you were born. So it doesn't, because this version makes it look a lot more tropical than the current beach currently looks. And on the beach itself is a trident and a spear embedded into the sand in a cross pattern. And it says the word beneath is alliance, and number is 20.
Oh, we've been here. I've seen this place.
Yes.
It's all a lot older though. And, he looks at the other one, and what is that one?
The second one, you can recall actually, it is the Misty Forest, where you had your 2-month training arc. And the word and number correlated is relaxation 4.
I've been in both these fucking places. This is weird. Is it? They're both mad. Like they both get that shimmery effect.
Yes.
Right? Oh man, Scooter's gonna go back to that beach one. Oh, I think I'm gonna give him an intelligence roll. He's gonna look around real quick over his shoulders, and he's gonna like almost touch it. He's gonna, oh man, and he's gonna step away, and he's like, oh, so what you see, Noxus?
Well, this one is Friendship 3, and this other one, Destruction. Did you say 12?
Yes.
Am I remembering that right? 12. A Tarrasque and 3 individual standing somewhere. Has she seen either of these places, by the way?
Negative. With a Tarask and a townscape, the painting, it looks about 1200 years old. So maybe a town that does not exist anymore or has since then become a city.
Or was destroyed by a Tarask, as
Yes.
the painting seems to imply. It's, they're very odd. And the numbers don't seem to... They don't seem to mean anything, although they must be important if they're there. But for what purpose, I can't discern.
It might only have meaning to the ones who made it.
That is also a possibility.
Scooter's gonna take a rock out of his boat, but he probably has some random rocks on him. I imagine he keeps rocks on him. He's gonna take
Well,
like
he definitely has at least a couple of sticks. He eats those.
Yeah, or he's gonna take he eats sticks on the go. He's gonna take maybe some moss or something off of him. He's just gonna take something he can like throw, and he's gonna not the Tarask picture, but he's gonna walk up to the other one, and no, he doesn't trust either one. He's gonna go to this fucking beach photo over here, and he's just gonna throw a handful of moss at it.
The moss just slaps.
Let's see what happens.
The moss just slaps against it and then falls to the ground.
Fuck, it's not what I expected.
How many paintings are there in the room?
There's
8.
8.
Are there any other?
We haven't checked the other 4 on the other half of the room.
Are those pedestal things? Are they actually in the room? Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. And
Did they have writing on them?
Lozona was going to touch whatever the one this is, or have a look at it and see what that says, if it says anything at all. We haven't checked, so we don't know.
I know Scooter recognized them as just really old vases. Most of them were made before he was born and shit, but that's about all he got from his glance at them.
So Lozona's having a look at this thing, whatever this thing is.
I'll be right back.
Wait, which one?
The bottom one of the 3.
Bottom one of the 4, you mean?
Of the 3 middle ones.
Oh, 3 middle ones.
The-
So that is a horn. It's a very
horn?
big, long horn, almost like a battle horn. And on the plaque, it states Longhorn of Borean Anthem, recovered from the battle of Whitehorn alongside the Crimson Dynasty 700 years ago.
No weird random number on that one?
Nope.
Does there seem to be any sort of magical protections on this thing? To keep it here?
Yes. That you can just tell by looking at it.
Okay. Okay. She is no longer interested in this horn. And she's just gonna wander off looking around like it's a museum.
Yeah, what's in the one that Sky's currently looking at?
So the one that Sky is looking at, it is a painting of a very astute woman. I will share the image of what this astute woman looks like in character images.
Oh. An image?
Upload file. Where is it? I can't have lost it. How could I? I think I may have lost the image.
Oh no.
No, I found it. No, I haven't.
Hey, that's good.
Wrong image. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks,
Son of
bollocks.
a bitch.
Got your hopes up. I know. Okay, I've lost it. Shit.
Ah,
Okay, does Sky recognize this woman?
Yes, you do. I'll DM you who it is.
Okay. What does the plaque say?
The plaque, it says fortune, and the number is 37.
37. Interesting. I had a theory, but I've now not got that theory anymore.
That was a theory. A game theory.
No. I've been watching too much Map Pat. No.
That can't be the first thing you say when you join the VC. It's not allowed.
Well, actually, the first thing I said was yo, but you know.
Oh
Hey,
god,
my girl.
you didn't. Nobody heard. I didn't hear anything.
I'm on my phone at the moment, but I'll be on PC in a sec.
Oh, okay.
Brad, do you want me to share the image?
Yeah, since I can't find it.
I have it.
Hey, let's go.
Gamer.
So, who's the one checking that painting?
That would be, Sky is one checking that painting.
Sky, you see a very familiar face looking right back
Oh.
at you. Your mother.
I knew it.
Yep. Okay, she is just going to give it like a quick glance over and then move to the one next to her. The other one. Kind of like... that.
Right, so the next painting over, is, a painting of a very golden field of wheat. And standing in the center of that field is what appears to be a strangely dressed man. But from what you can gather from the style of clothing, they must be a druid.
Okay, what does the plaque say on that one?
Nature 1. Who's looking at what?
Sorry, I'm filling in Q. Brain just shut down whilst I was typing. So that's nature 1, right?
Yeah, so
Over there.
yeah, so isn't yeah.
And what's the thing that's right beside Noxus that in the glass case? Because from the image I can see it's a thing that is slightly brown. And that's all I can tell.
Magpie?
Hmm?
Oh, good on me.
Say that again, please.
What's the thing in the glass case where Noxus is standing?
So that is just a vase that you can, or vase, how you want to pronounce it. That you when you look at it, you can tell is hundreds of years old. Got a few cracks in it, but the plaque
Any
on it,
plaques?
yeah, the plaque on it says Jar of Soul.
jar of salts.
Yes. There is no number.
Interesting.
I would say that you would recognize this one, Scooter, as one of the few that has passed through Daggerfoot, and it cost a hefty amount of money for someone to purchase.
Oh, okay. Scooter's the old freaking tour guide through the museum right now.
Yeah, he's the guy that has seen all of these items when they were being made, and they were still expensive back then. You know.
I remember this. I guess Scooter being over here, he's just gonna get a glance at the last two photos and just yell them out to everybody. Get the last two out the way.
Just need to locate my camera, and I'll be there.
He's getting more increasingly curious about touching one. So
Lazona's just meandering through the building, like looking at stuff, but not really taking anything in. She's not reading any of the plaques because she got bored from reading the first one. So she's just wandering around looking at it. What's out the window actually? Because she walked over to that area.
Window?
Yeah.
Ye-
It's just dark and.
It's just complete darkness.
Oh, cool. Epic.
Yep.
And there's nothing on this sort of dais platform.
Nope.
Okay. Is there a cannonball in the cannon?
No.
Okay, she's now bored with the cannon.
Why would you have a cannon display with a cannonball in it?
Because you need gunpowder and all sorts of
What's
stuff to
the
start
point of a
cannons.
cannon?
Exactly.
Like, what's the point of a cannon if there's no cannonball?
Exactly.
Yes, but it's also it's on as
Wild shape
a
into a
display.
cannonball.
It's on a display as a display piece. It might be a functioning cannon, but it's not a good idea to have a functioning cannon with a cannonball in it. That's
You know
dumb.
the cannonball isn't the thing that like launches the cannon.
I know,
The cannonball.
but you're
is the
also
bullet. You have to have the gunpowder and all that
all
other
of
stuff
you
in there.
use, or some of you, or majority of you all use magic, so you'd find some way to make that function without gunpowder.
Delayed fireball at the back of the cannon, put the cannonball in front. Easy.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea.
There's also the freezing sphere spell, which works in a similar way, but it's ice.
But also, like, just catapult.
Yeah.
You don't need a cannon if you've got
Right.
catapult.
Well, cannon has more range and power though, so.
Don't forget
Can't find my
to.
camera.
Right, yes, sir. Q, are you at your computer?
No, at the moment I'm trying to look at my camera. Bear with me.
Alright.
Right. Is the middle table? Does it have a scroll?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's a scroll.
Okay. What does it say, like on the plaque? Noxus.
I will
yeah.
tell you in just a second.
I'm stupid. I've been comedy the whole time and I couldn't find it. Didn't see it.
Alright, I'm just quickly writing down the notes of what you guys are getting up to right now so I can recall it for next week. I'm actually taking notes this time for once, which is wild because I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
take notes.
That's good. So we've got 12, 3, 37,
And 1.
and 1 on.
So
on
it's
this side of the
12,
wall.
3, 24, 24, 37, 1.
Wait, 24 twice?
No, 20 and then 4 is what I was trying to say.
Oh, right, 24. Right, got it. So 20 and 4 are on the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a possibility that... No, we can't add sticky notes. Okay. To Owl there.
So the scroll, the plaque for it, it only just states 2 things: a scroll from another world, discovered a few decades ago. And on the scroll, it's the clasp keeping it closed has a symbol of a dragon on it. It's a scroll from another world.
Is it? Is it what I think it is?
If you're gonna say, is it an Elder Scroll? Yes.
That's brilliant. Friendship 3. I can't remember the word for the one that was on 37.
37 was 14.
Fortune. That was
Writing
fortune.
it down. Fortune. Fortune,
what were the-
37. And the other
What
one
are the
was
two in front of Scooter
1.
over here?
Escape camera has gotten weird.
Right. We actually finally have everyone with their cameras on site. So, yes.
That's why. I'm in a lot of pain. I've been hammering metal.
All right.
all day.
Scooter, you're looking at the other
Fun.
paintings, aren't you?
See.
My apologies. Give me un momento, por favor.
I'm currently trying to remember what the first painting that Scooter looked at was.
That was Alliance.
It's Jackson.
20.
Alliance is 20. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot the other one. I just wrote
The other
down
one is
Misty
4, but I don't remember the name.
4 was relaxation.
Oh, yes.
Right, so the other 2 you're looking at, sorry about that.
It's okay.
The painting on the right, that's majority green, is of a marsh. The marshland itself looks very familiar to your birthplace. And in it, you see in the background, what seems to be a whole civilization of turtles just working on the land, either farming or fishing, or even just sat in a tree sleeping. The word on the
Oh
plaque.
shit! Why'd you get it?
Yeah, I'm an asshole. The word on the plaque. It's turtle, funnily enough. And the number is 5.
Scooter has been trying so hard to not touch these photos, and upon seeing this one, his curiosity has not got the better of him, and he is going to touch it.
Your hand
Is that a Mario
kind of
painting?
phases through the painting a little bit. On the other side, you feel the hard back of a shell.
Scooter is going to whip his head around. He's like, guys,
Lazona looks up from trying to work out how to fire this cannon.
you see his eyes are really big now. He's like, I'm losing patience. I'm about to jump through.
Wait. Can Lazona see that he's got his hand in the
Yes.
painting? Like, through the painting?
It's my people. This is my home place.
Huh.
Scooter's gonna stick his head through now.
As you stick your head through, you just see the corpse of a turtle and just the cracked shell.
Oh my god.
And what seems the crack in the shell is in the same shape as a curve on a scimitar.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that all that?
That's all that you can see in that little space. But along with the paintings,
Oh, wait, so-
along with some of the paintings, it seems they have a little bit of a memorabilia with it.
Okay, so the painting shimmering is just
Okay,
so you can go through and have a look at whatever thing is behind. Cool.
Yeah, Scooter pulls his head out. His excitement is replaced with just disgust. He's like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Lazona's gonna rush over there and have a look what that was about. She's sticking her head in now. She like she wants to know what he saw.
Yeah, you'll see the same thing.
Yes. Appropriate reaction. And then she's just back wondering, trying to see if she can find out. She can figure out this cannon, see if she can blow up this wall.
The hell did you see?
Scooter is now
this?
terrified to touch any other photos. I saw a dead turtle. Here, I thought I should go into the painting. And little did I know, there's little fucking rooms behind the paintings. I guess keeping fucking prisoners or something. I'm not touching the fuckers.
That's that sounds horrible, horrifying.
Noxus is gonna go back to the paintings that she was looking at first. She's gonna look at the Tarask painting, then decide maybe not, and then look through the other painting instead. What's behind that painting, or if does it even go through? She'll touch it first, actually, to see if it's the same.
Wait, sorry, which one?
Friendship.
Friendship. You put your hand through, or you putting your head through.
Touching it first to see if it's the same.
Okay, you got to put your
if it is.
you got to put your hand through, and it hits a flat surface. The painting itself, you can feel the rough edges of the paint protruding out of it on the bottom of your hand.
If there's a I was gonna say there's a Tarask painting, does that mean there's a dead Tarask? But maybe not.
Noxus is gonna call Scooter over and say, "Scooter, does this one look the same?"
What do you mean? I'm sorry. I was thinking about that. Poor fucking turtle.
Yeah. Basically, she's referring to whatever you saw that made you think you could go through the painting.
The shimmering effect
it's
is
the same shimmering effect, right?
Yeah, it is there.
Yeah, it seems to be on every single painting. I would just be where you don't want to know if something's alive back there.
Well, she puts her hand on the painting again, and it's like it's actually on the painting, right?
Yes. Scooter, as you're looking at the painting and you look at the plaque, you notice the plaque itself is not in common. It's in a language you do not understand.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Thank you.
Doing a Lord of the Rings type thing here.
No. Because Noxus can read every language. I just put that together.
Yeah, but it's also like a language that Noxus just does know anyway, and that Scooter doesn't.
Does Sky know it?
Scooter, this is a bunch of chicken scratch.
Sky. Let's see. No, however, though, Sky, the last two pictures you were looking at, you recognize when you look again, you recognize the plaques were written in Abyssal. For you,
Right,
Noxus, when you look at
yeah.
the plaque, it's written in Infernal.
Interesting.
Scooter,
What
the
about
plaque.
the other four?
Scooter, the other plaque. The first two plaques you looked at were in Druidic. The one with a turtle was in Sylvan, and the
other one,
the last one,
didn't-
which
we
has
didn't
not,
get to.
we haven't got to, but it is actually written in common. It's the only one that everyone can fucking understand. Conveniently. So the very last painting on the right side is of the bustling streets of Anthem City. And the plaque itself, in common, says
So everyone recognizes that place.
yes. Well, Vagar's not been there, but everyone else has.
Oh yeah, Vagar hasn't been there.
Vega will inquire, where is this? Yeah, Vega's been kind of quiet, but he's now good. He will engage.
Yeah, Lazona will say home as well. he doesn't know who she is.
Yeah.
Or well, actually no, he does.
But no, it's of the bustling streets of Anthem City, and the word says hour, and the number is 44.
So, after what happened with Scooter, I'm going to try and touch that one because I've got a theory.
Yeah.
I'll just touch it and see if I can.
Right. Sorry, which one are you doing that on?
The
The anthem
power
one.
44.
44. Right. You might want to. Let's move Kiri up to it then.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting Albert's a thing.
Right. So you got to put your hand through it, and as you do, on the other side, you feel. You feel a blade. It is a scimitar in shape. But when you go to move it, it will not budge.
Alright, I'll stick my head through, see if I can see what's happening over there.
When you stick your head through, you see this scimitar is made of thensium and is covered in black and humanoid blood. Black being just an effect of the blood magic that's used on it, and that's innate to it.
I have a bad feeling.
I mean, those of you who, well, Josh, you know what this is.
I think so, yeah.
But yes, and you try and grasp it again with all your strength, and it just does not budge. The scimitar will not budge. Not even for you. Someone of the Anthem family.
I am not
can't-
worthy.
Someone of the Anthem family is unable to move a weapon of Harenda.
Okay.
Which you
Oh.
know doesn't make any sense. As anyone from the Anthem family can wield any weapon of Harenda, as long as they put their mind to it, and you're putting your mind to it, and it's still not budging. Something is keeping the ability of being an Anthem or from the Anthem bloodline from being able to move it.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'll see if I use my magic awareness ability. See if I can glean any information, anything magical. I would assume something magical about it, preventing me from taking it.
So you're looking to see if it's specifically something magical preventing you from moving it.
Yeah.
Roll an Arcana check instead, then alongside that,
Oh, okay.
because
Uh,
that's a better way to detail the information you'll find. Because your ability as a magic barbarian that won't actually cover. It won't allow you to find any information on the weapon itself. Whereas an Arcana check specifically would allow you to recover information.
About that, that's a 9.
With a 9, you obviously can tell that the weapon is a weapon of Harenda, and its innate magical ability, as you can tell, is blood magic oriented. But you cannot tell what is keeping you from being able to move it.
I'm just imagining Kiri's like half in this wall, like put foot on the wall, trying to pull it out, and it's just not working.
Yes.
All I'm going to remind you is you are in the home of the Blood Queen after all.
Yeah, that's where my thinking was going. This is because, I mean, you got a scimitar-shaped crack in a turtle shell, and now I just found a scimitar covered in blood. This ain't good. This is, I got a bad feeling.
You don't know about the scimitar-shaped
No,
crack
yeah.
in the painting.
Well, no, but you.
As a player, I'm getting a bad feeling, I mean. Can I vibe check?
Vibe check.
Yeah, that's a charisma. Just
That makes
just
sense,
flat
yeah.
charisma.
I've got 18, so... okay, so I'll exit the painting. Going to my mind, there's potentially 2 people, I think, that might be able to perhaps get more information than I could. Maybe Vega and Nox.
Probably, if you want me to do an Arcana check, you need to ask a different person.
Really? Okay.
I have a
fair
-2.
What's it with you and fucking Ryan having like such a low Arcana?
Ryan's
I'm
Arcana.
not an intelligence caster.
Ryan's
I'm a charisma
Arcana is not
caster.
low.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
Ryan's-
true enough.
Ryan's Arcana is not low.
He has a
Yeah,
minus
Ryan's a
1.
wizard.
No, yeah, his Arcana is not going to be low. He is a wizard, which means he focuses on his intelligence.
I'm sure.
He
Yeah.
quite literally cannot have a low Arcana.
I'm sure he'd say like I'm sure he'd say he had a -1. Or that might be his something
No,
else.
That was
no,
That would not be.
no.
insight
He didn't.
effect.
He hasn't got a minus in anything.
Oh,
So I'm not sure.
Yeah, bro, Varus's Arcana is a +10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
While Ryan is not here, I will control Rarus, and because of that, what I'll say is he for the sake of Ryan, because we don't know where he's at. I pinged him twice and messaged him, but there's no response. Rarus will simply just lend aid in certain situations like Arcana checking. So for an Arcana
Please do
check,
that.
yes, I'll do an Arcana check as Ryan, whereas Rarus for me, since Ryan is not here.
Can Varus go through the painting?
Yes.
So this is written in common. Varus can go through it, and to my knowledge, it's not related to 2 anthems. So therefore, what I'm beginning to think is that the total one, which you couldn't go through, that was written in Druidic, right?
No, the
Do I
total
have
one
correctly?
wasn't written in Druidic. I don't
No,
know.
it was written in Primordial.
Oh, it was written
That was
primordial, right?
written in Primordial. Relaxation. The first 2 on the
Right side were
right
in
side
were
were Alliance and Relaxation. Those were both written in Druidic.
yes.
Then the total one is written in Primordial. Power is written in Common. Nature and Fortune, the opposite side, now going from the back forward, because that's how I'm
Mhm.
reading it on my table that I've made. Nature and Fortune were in
Abyssal.
Abyssal, and Friendship and Destruction were both in Infernal.
Yes. Also
these have been
for
read by
for Rarus, a 27 on Arcana.
Still 27 past.
Yeah, what does he find
So
out?
with that, the information he gathers and will pass on to you is that there is something. Again, it's still he can't gather what it is, but there is something relating to the blood magic and some blood tethers keeping it in place, but he can't remove those
Okay.
tethers, shall we say?
He finds out that something weird has happened.
He finds out that
hilarious.
the weirdness is more weird than you initially thought, but it's still weird.
You've gone
Uh,
dark. Okay, you're back.
Oh, what?
You went dark for a bit, but you're back.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
You know
I'd
what?
like to
I'm
change
gonna
the
just straight
tab.
ask: is there anything that Vagar is maybe being attracted to? Is anything catching his eye specifically? Maybe one of the paintings. One of them
the
just
one that
specifically.
the one
The one that you're attracted.
the one that you find most attraction to is the one of the woman, which is Fortune. And again, reminder: it is. It is.
Is that making
said,
you a dumb joke about attraction, or is that actually like
Yeah.
being like true and actually answering what you
Yeah,
what you know
being
I-
serious. And reminder:
Okay,
the plaque is written.
I'll approach the image labeled attraction.
And reminder: the
No,
language,
Fortune.
the language of the plaque is in Abyssal.
Yeah, I can read that. I read it so.
Yes.
So,
I'm gonna write down the languages as well.
So are we able to? Is it like clear that all of these paintings have been able to be like walked into? Like, has this one actually been like?
You haven't.
walked into yet?
You haven't.
Or not?
It's not been tested.
The one
Okay,
that
they-
friendship hasn't been able to be gotten into by Noxus.
Okay. Well,
And that one's
Vagar will attempt to walk into this painting labeled attraction.
Your nose
So
hits it first.
It's labeled Fortune.
Huh?
The
It's
label is Fortune.
yeah. You weren't saying it's
Oh,
labeled
Fortune.
attraction.
Sorry.
It's Fortune. Yeah.
Fortune,
You go to walk
okay.
into it, and your nose just kind of plants on the painting.
Okay.
But it's still. But it does have that shimmering
Why?
effect that all the other paintings have as well. And
The
it's
total
and the
one was
plaque is in a
written in,
language that you know and can speak. I'm
Why
not
is
handing
he
out any
walk
more
up to that
hands.
same painting?
Okay.
And she's not gonna like walk into it or anything. She's gonna put her hand up to it.
Okay. You put your hand up to it. You can feel the magical presence that's there.
She's gonna put her hand against the painting and see what happens.
As you put the hand against the painting, you get a quick vision in your mind. Since this is probably the best way to spell out what to do here to you,
No, I think I've worked it out.
but you get a vision in your mind, and it's it is of something that you remember in the past. I'll DM it to you.
What was Tortle written in? I can't remember. Primordial. Now, I have a feeling that because of something that wasn't thought of,
Yeah. Don't say anything just yet. Don't say anything just yet.
that Noxus may not be able to do anything here.
Vagar is very confused on what to do. He's very charismatic. He can attract a crowd, but when it comes to using his big old brain, he's not very good. Bro's not very smart or wise, so.
Bro, just read a book.
Wait, oh,
Yeah.
no. That
Because
doesn't make
technically,
sense.
because if D&D like stats like if I know them correctly, I am like heavily below average intelligence.
Well, average is
Like,
10. So
yeah,
imagine
I'm a
like,
7.
ooh, okay.
I am heavily below average.
Himbo.
Bro gets,
Okay.
Bro gets 4 out of 1 plus 1.
Okay,
Okay.
I think I've worked it
Okay.
out.
Right. So yes.
I think I worked it out.
Rosie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the vision and callback you get as a memory when putting your hand onto the
Okay.
painting.
What was that painting?
So the one
language?
that you're at right now, Fortune 37 in Abyssal.
Noxus
Okay.
is gonna attempt
So-
something before. like
Alright.
whilst this is happening, she's gonna
Alright.
attempt to touch the destruction one.
Alright. We'll,
Sorry.
Guy. What do you do?
Yeah.
With this knowledge, what do you do?
She's gonna say fortune and the number in abyssal.
As you do, the large frame of the painting slowly creaks open, right to left, and the same mystical effect on the doorway from earlier is then there in appearance.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, starts clapping.
It's a good old Lord of the Rings reference. Speak friend and you can enter. Except here,
Oh yes.
But it's even more, and
Yeah.
also maybe a bad idea in some of these cases.
Like a Tarrasque one.
Nox
So
has,
it's fine,
Vega
yeah.
just face planted that
touched
painting for no reason.
Noxus has touched the Tarrasque one, by the way.
Noxus will put Noxus as your hand goes through, and you hear
Oh,
Sky. As you hear Sky speaking Abyssal, and your hand goes through, you feel the tusk of a Tarrasque, covered in. And if you put your head through, you can see it's covered in its own dried blood. So clearly, it's a Tarrasque that's been slain.
I fucking called it.
Okay. I have a feeling I know how this works now. This whole thing.
Miwa likes to touch friendship.
Yeah, I
You
think
go to
that's
touch
the
friendship
idea.
and nothing happens. Your hand just
Oh,
plants
okay.
against the painting, and you feel the texture of
Oh
the
wait,
paint
no,
beneath your
no.
hand.
What about power?
Yeah, you already did that one.
Yes,
Oh, did I? Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
a sword. No.
you fucking
Thank you.
dingus.
I've had a long day. Very long day. What about alliance? Could I touch alliance?
Alliance. Oh right. You can put your hand through alliance, and on the other side, you only feel what should be like a display rack for a weapon, and the length is of a spear.
I've already got one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just the display rack. It's not the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I.
It should be so obvious.
Yeah. Well, I'll look at it. I'll look at it. Describe to me what it looks like. How does it taste?
The display rack for the spear is slightly covered in frostbite and ice.
Right.
Do I have to spell it out for you? It is
I
your
wanted to know if there was anything else
spear!
there. I wanted to know if there was. Okay, I wanted to just see what exactly was there. Maybe something else that might be there as well. Or...
It's just the display rack for a spear.
No, it's just this.
And the spear that's meant to be there, or was meant to be there, is your spear.
Yes. But I was wondering if there's like.
There's
If
nothing
there could be
else.
anything else.
It's just a
Any other
display rack.
context, but there's not. So we can move on.
Okay.
I love common sense.
We have none. So
Yeah, I know, that's the point.
No. You know the answer to the puzzle. We don't know the answer to the puzzle. We're working it out. This is the process of working it out. That's
Yeah.
the
it
process of
may
working.
seem obvious to you.
If you already know the answer to the puzzle,
I mean,
then you can do
one of the
puzzle in
answers has
seconds.
already been given.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we
Sky's going to turn to the next one that's also an abyssal, and then say that one in abyssal too, and see what happens.
Right, so as you as you say that, and that one opens, what you see there is, if I remember correctly, it's Golden Field. What you see there is a druidic staff covered in, wrapped in these golden wheats, and beneath it is a glowing purple, like universal kind of color. The best way to explain, similar color to what starlight magic should look like. So you can either put your hands through and see these and grab these things and see them, or you can do what Sky's doing and they'll open and you'll see these things.
But in Fortune, there's a door.
Fortune is a door, yes.
This guy's gonna walk through the door.
As very similar to earlier when you were in the torture room basement area thing. You go to walk through and you get plunged in a completely different room. You get plunged.
Which one? Tell me the number. I'll reveal.
Shit.
That one?
Yes, that one. You get plunged into a room, and it is a very interesting shape, shall we say. I'll send you the picture, Rosie, to save, spoiling everyone else finding across it.
Show the room now?
You can show the room if you want, yes.
Can Vagar follow after her, because he is concerned that she is now on her own?
Of course. Same thing happens, and
yeah, so Vagar will notice that she sort of just disappears upon touching the mist, and so he will follow her and quickly just join her.
I've sent you.
You should really warn us all before you go through these doors.
I've
Brad,
sent you the picture as well, by the way.
And that is me saying it in character.
Mm-hmm.
Would Fenrir and
We'll wait for
Taurus Sky be in this room?
We'll wait for that bit. I got an entrance prepared.
What have I done?
You've done nothing. You've done nothing.
Noxus is going to speak the plaque of the one that she's standing in front of, Destruction 12 in Infernal.
It'll open and you'll see the Trask tusk.
Okay, so there's no door on this one if you speak it. So it's not like one thing for one and then if you do it the other way. Okay. Why is Albert moving me around? What?
That's not me. Whoever's doing that, please stop.
Turn off syncing view, Vagar. Yeah.
Sorry, I did not know that's what happened. I'm very sorry.
That's okay.
Where do you find that?
I just clicked 5 feet and it was there. I thought sync view would like center it on my character.
No,
But
it syncs it with everyone.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Yes. Not all of those paintings are the same.
Okay.
Yes, Kiri, Lazona, Scooter, and Noxus. You've just noticed 2 of your comrades disappear through this mystical door behind one of the paintings.
Hmm.
You're not leaving me behind. And Scooter's gonna yell relaxation and primal and the number, what was it, 4 before he runs off. He's gonna yell it out loud as he's running off.
As it opens, you will see. I'm trying to remember what was relaxation was a misty forest. You will see.
Yes.
A collection of mushrooms that from the training area you were in, and the finger of the woman who trained you.
Oh, what the fuck? And he's gonna die through the
I
fucking
did not
door
consent to
if he
that.
gets to it.
Things happen.
Noxus is similarly going to. She's going to say the friendship and infernal as well, because that one I think is different because you couldn't go through it. Or at least that's her thoughts.
So yeah, no, you say that the door will swing open similarly to the one with Abyssal, and the mystical door is in there.
I see. Okay. It's just the 4. Okay. Yeah, Noxus is probably going to look at go towards the doorway and then she's gonna stop there. She's thinking maybe it's not a good idea to continuously walk around with, like, the amount of injuries that she has.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Zona saw those other people walking through the door.
mhm.
She's still wandering around.
Give me 1 second. Just checking something.
I'm also checking something. Oh.
It seems Ryan's character does not have any healing spells to help Noxus in this situation.
No. Noxus is going to look back at Lazona. She's gonna look back towards the door. And she's gonna go, Lazona, if it wouldn't be a bother. And she just basically points at, like, herself, just completely covered in blood and wounds.
Yes.
And I haven't decided how Lazona's going to respond to that, so I'm just going to roll a dice. Let's see.
I'll just I can speak for Lazona if you'd like.
I'm gonna roll a dice to see whether or not she would. Okay, she would. It was a 50-50 chance. Zona says, "If I have to," and that's the verbal component she's using for power word heal.
Alrighty.
So.
Yeah, so you know what power word heal does.
Yes, I do. And I'm gonna mark it off on her spell list. It's done. It's marked off. And then as soon as that happens, Noxus is gonna go through.
Okay.
No. She's going to say, Kiri, are you coming with? Everyone else has already gone through.
Yeah, I'll shrug and can go through.
Okay, Noxus will go through as well then. The Zona's gonna... Does this glass have, like it's got something protection on it as well? Like magical protection?
Yes.
She's gonna click her tongue and then like looking at the thing in there and just like walk through as well. Because it is kind of her job.
So, Noctis, Zona, Kiri,
And,
you yeah.
Kiri as well.
Varus as well. But what I'm going to do is Varus is going to be there, but I'm going to have him hidden for the fight since I do not own the right to do combat as Varus without Ryan's permission.
Yeah.
So he'll sit out the combat essentially, but he'll still be grouped with you. If that makes sense, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you all find yourselves in this rather vulgar room. There's a lot of blood. A lot of blood. Slash marks in the ground and across the walls. Blood splatters on the ceiling and the walls as well. And then there's that symbol in the ground, etched into it. Edged into the ground, well, I say edged, it's more dug into the ground, with the entire symbol with having blood flowing through it smoothly. And
I have a question based on the image.
mm-hmm.
Are those two things in the like opposite corners? Are those like pouring out the blood into the channel?
Yes. Yes, they are. And in the center of this room, on the raised platform, not too raised up, about maybe 6-7 feet, you can see a fountain, and out from that fountain you see a pillar of blood shoot up as two people here. You know them now. And Fenrir will slowly step towards the edge of the raised platform to where everyone is. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it, Vagar? Though, I remember when you used to be called Silas. What brings you all the way over here? Come on, mate. You want to tell an old friend?
Hey, Ryan's back.
Oh, that's perfect timing. Ryan is back ready for that. Okay. Well, we are nearing break, so during break we'll fill you in, Ryan, on what you've missed.
Yeah. Because I was with my cousin and we were doing something. That's why I left.
No worries at all. We'll fill you in once we go on break. Yes. Vega, Fenrir says those lines to you, Vega.
Vagar will remain quiet and after probably a couple seconds he'll just break the silence with I think you know why I've come. At which point he'll throw obviously the rest of the party doesn't know about this, but Scooter would. He will throw the list at him.
Roll me intimidation.
Intimidation.
Yes, with advantage.
My dice, where are they?
Roll it with advantage. Because as you throw the list at him, his name glows brightly as it starts lighting on fire, and you hear a zap of lightning as it disappears in preparation for you to slay him.
It's times like this when I love being a charisma caster.
What's that?
That is, with advantage, I got a 27 on intimidation.
He is intimidated by
16
you.
plus 11.
And he is intimidated by you. That is a really good roll.
Plus 11 on intimidation checks. It's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
Charisma casters, am I right?
in a sort of a face of fear, he will. Give me 1 second. Sorry. In a fear response, he will raise his left arm and scooter. You will remember how you used necrotic energy to kind of sever elbow below of his arm off. And what is now replaced with it there is this blue arcane energy in the formation of the lower arm and hand.
Okay.
And then you'll see his like lips kind of trembling a little bit. He's trying to murmur something under his breath, and then he'll start taking a step back from you, from the edge. And that is we're going to cut for break. And we are back off
What
break.
if we use them? Oh, sorry.
So right before we left for break, Vagar decides to intimidate a foe from times old. And we luckily got Ryan back in time for combat. And don't worry, no one's rolling for initiative just yet. We're still a little bit of roleplay before that. Yes, we pick back up after Fenrir slightly backs off.
Yeah. Vagar has made his points. He is now just staring at him. Go ahead. Do something.
He's gonna glance back to Torstein to see what she will say.
She's just kind of observing all of this with a raised eyebrow and sort of a bemused expression. Seeing Vagar's outburst and showing of what was it called? The list? I always wanted to make sure.
Overall, Vagar has not really actually done an outburst. He's pretty much controlled himself pretty well so far. He's just sort of showed up through. Yeah, he showed up through the list at Fenrir and has told him basically to do something. And now he's just standing.
Standing here, I realize.
He's standing there menacingly.
Yeah.
Well, no, but he is realizing. So.
Realizing menacingly.
Don't overdo
Now
it.
he
Don't
awaits.
overdo the job.
Now he awaits some word from Ivory. Mainly Fenrir. He doesn't really know the other woman, but
A bitch.
Agreed.
I mean, as a player, she is absolutely a bitch. As a GM, she's someone you should fear.
I fear no bitch. Got a pimp slapping hand. They should fear me.
Observing.
I'm not gonna lie, Q, you're the only one laughing at your joke, which shows how unfunny it is.
I'm having a good time, so.
Vicious
I
memory.
laughed at the first part.
Anyway, yeah. Continue.
So she's observing. I'm trying to figure out like what she would say or do. I'm sorry. Well,
I feel like this.
what did you think of the room that you were just in with all the little paintings? And she'll step closer to actually stand next to Thunder.
The zoner's gonna say, lovely, but a bit old for my taste. Just like, because everything in there is like ancient, you know. Makes sense.
Well, it's good to have little memories from the past. Right, Noxus?
I want to play with my new toy. He's come back home for some fun.
Oh, and, Sky? Your mom misses you. She misses you dearly. And I mean that.
I'll be back in a second to grab my dinner.
Is everyone just sort of standing around in silence looking at each other?
I feel no man. But that.
No,
thing
Vago
me.
would, during this interaction of the woman speaking, because Vagar still doesn't actually really know who this is yet. He is actually going to ask Scooter specifically. So is this the supposed Blood Queen I was told about? Or is this someone else?
No, that'd be her.
I was half expecting Scooter to just go, nah, I don't know who this is.
New phone, who this?
New brain, who this? Anyway,
Well, Your Majesty. I want to know what this magic you have is, and if you don't tell me about it without If you can tell me now without me having to beat it out of you, I will happily move on to where I need to be, looking at Fenrir. How do you say?
What say you?
Wench.
What say you? This is one-on-one session stuff coming up, by the way.
Well, if you haven't put together your clues from your allies, especially from Noxus there, blood magic. Nice and simple. Well, the magic itself is not simple, but the explanation is.
Well, I'll be very interested to find out how this works.
My dinner is nearly done. Sorry, what have I missed?
Just conversation.
Just some back and forth between Vagar and Blood Queen Lady.
Okay.
Yeah, and also, Blood Queen said something to Noxus, and Noxus did not respond.
Okay.
Mainly because I struggled to think of something to say.
Well, it could have been the case that Noxus had enough and just didn't want to say anything.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
my dinner is actually
that's
ready.
kind of how it's. That's kind of how it is now.
Well, if you wanted to know more about how it works, you could ask your friend, who's a murderer.
No, I've been taking down people just like you for a while, and I've learned not to take heed to the mind games they play.
But I'm telling the truth. All the people out there, outside my home that you saw, were all people that she killed. I just brought them back.
I struggled with a similar idea, but I'm not gonna go to the lengths of a supervillain to bring people back. I merely send them on, as they should be. No matter the way that they were ended. Like a normal person.
Call out post.
Consider barely surviving a meteor swarm, a bonfire from hell. And, well, the pain of losing everyone you know.
Oh my god. You really don't know who I am, do you? Jesus. Fenrir should have told you some stuff about me. Really, he should have.
Oh, he has, but you're not part of the bigger picture. Not since you left your party. I was informed of that.
Fenrir would have told you anything. It's that your little story is not special or unique. Because the
Neither
exact same
is
thing happens
yours.
to me. And I'm not claiming it's unique. That's the difference between them. Seems like the whole world revolves around one little event that happened in your life. Maybe you should just let it go.
Fucking tell him, bitch.
Lazona is like, damn. she's like.
There's a reason why Vagar's really
got some sick burns.
There's a reason why Vagar's being so cocky right now to her, because normally he wouldn't to many villain characters. But there's a very specific reason why. But we'll get into that during the fight.
Yeah.
This smiles on Kiri as well. Kiri's smoking at this. I'm liking this.
I would say that Lazona has popcorn, but there's no place to get popcorn here. It's very sad.
Scooter can create food and water, probably. The druid can probably do that.
Take 10 minutes.
Oh shit.
Ritual casting, yeah.
Vega, quick, distracted for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Now I understand why you took Drago out. All of you. And you see some of the blood near you in that symbol start to shift here and there.
How close, like, which areas?
Right on this line.
Lazonum. Lazonum.
That's Noxus actually.
Oh, sorry. Whenever you hover it, it says Lazona. I know that's not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just read Lazona.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, right there starts to kind of move a little. Doesn't do anything drastic. Just that's a little suspicious.
I'm also gonna move.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you got time, right? If it's only just moving.
Yeah, Lazona probably didn't even notice. Does she notice? Was her passive? Was her passive
Apologies,
wisdom?
everyone.
Hebron,
Passive perception is 16. Would she have noticed?
You've given time for Vagar to diss the Blood Queen. The Blood Queen a bit. So
Roll initiative.
He's ready to throw hands.
Roll initiative.
I already rolled mine, and it's funny. It's accurate too. I got a 6.
And I might have spooked some of them a little bit by causing blood in this area to move just a little bit more.
Okay, so
Let me.
well, I have to roll initiative twice, don't I? Because I've got 2 characters. So,
yes.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna roll for Fenrir.
So Noxus has a 19. Because that's 16 plus 3. Oh,
I just added all of you to the initiative tracker. Find your name and put your number in there, please.
I just dropped my dice on the floor.
I did it already because I'm cool.
14 plus
Ooh,
6.
that's a spicy initiative.
Oh!
Yeah,
so I've
nat
got
20 plus a 9 on initiative. It's pretty nice. I have to.
Noxus is
Yeah.
19. And
Veronis is not even
Zona
there.
is 14 plus 6. What's 14 plus 6?
So I love how like Vega just comes in, intimidated Fenrir, dissed the Blood Queen, and gets to go first on the initiative. That is perfection.
Easy.
Well, there is a reason
So,
why you called for help, isn't there?
Yeah. This is it.
Yeah, exactly. This is the
My
reason.
god. Veronis is way too low.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Okay, I'm not
So,
doing. Yeah.
right. Scooter,
Yes.
Dex.
But I ask you that. My dex is 15.
Okay, so Noxus goes first. Then
I figured as much.
we'll just give you a. Actually, we'll just give Noxus a point.
Oh, Rosie,
Works, I think.
I'd like to remind you
I can't.
one of your
Too slow.
class abilities that we've completely forgotten about in every combat encounter. You get advantage to hit anything that hasn't taken turn in combat before you.
Oh yeah, you're an assassin. You're an assassin.
You're an assassin.
Come on.
Yeah.
Then we also have proof gone.
Yeah, so I'd like to remind you, you will, yeah, hold on. Oh, you won't get advantage to hit them. Bollocks.
Rolls against any creature and takes some combat.
But for
Unless-
future reference, it's good to know.
Unless they go to like a hold person or something. Like,
Alright,
probably
well,
just
anyway,
easy to firewall.
so we got the battle music. We got our initiative.
Yep.
Vega.
Hold on, hold your potatoes. When does the layer go?
Can't find
The
it.
layer
At 20, isn't it?
Yeah,
Usually?
layer always goes out at 20, and it's always before a character action.
Yeah, so it would be 20.1.
Yes, and like always, I will be controlling layer actions.
There we go. I just wanted to add that in real quick. 'Cause I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
hold up. There's a thing.
Right, Vega, hit us off.
Cool. Vega, to start off this combat encounter, is going to.
When I'm building has higher initiative than you.
Let's have a look at my.
As much as I always love like the big bad guys having really high initiative, they're not always gonna roll high. They're not always gonna get high initiative order. So I'm kind of happy to see a player character go first.
No, it's because Varus is like a 6 initiative, which means like the whole building goes before him. Like the actual
Yeah.
building itself.
Question
Yeah,
is whether or not
everything goes before.
Yeah,
Varus.
but Varus is
Sorry.
still for a wizard very powerful, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
first
whose
things
keyboard is that?
first.
Probably me. Sorry.
Yeah,
So-
it's probably
So
Q. He's got a
First
typewriter
things
keyboard.
First is I'm going to cast, well not cast actually. I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse. Bonus action once per short rest. I will
Okay.
Hexblade's Curse Fenrir.
Of course, naturally.
Naturally,
Yeah, naturally. So that is my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Then, as my main action, I will be casting. I will just. We're gonna start this off lightly, and I'm just gonna use 4. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast, which has 4 beams.
Hey, Eldritch Blast. Great
Yeah.
spell.
Okay,
Love it.
roll to hit.
Vega I will say that I need to measure this real quick. Vega will just sort of circle around a bit over here.
All right, sounds good.
And I would assume slap him this way.
But so 4 Eldritch Blast beams, 3 of them will hit Fenrir, and 1 of them will hit the other. I don't know her name. I just keep calling her Blood Queen.
Torchstein.
Yeah.
Blood Queen says her
Torosh,
title.
Yeah, okay.
Torosh type.
Yeah, Toroshtai. So 3 will will go for Fenrir, and 1 will go for Toroshtai.
Righty.
If you hit with all of them.
Okay. 30, 29.
Feeling you hit with all of them.
Dirty 20
Dirty 20
and
would
21.
miss. Or,
and
so,
21.
yeah, so the first two will hit Fenrir, the Dirty 20 will
I will say
not.
so I will say the 20 was aiming at Fenrir, but my 4th dice roll was a 21 aiming at Toroshtai. So I
Shield
don't know what happened.
blocks.
Okay. So
she can't
only 2 of
Whoops. This is different. A small moat, basically a handful of the blood within that massive arcane circle flies towards her and blocks the blast.
I will. Is that an action of the? Is that like?
That's just a
I think-
visual for it.
Okay, it's
She
still
has
reaction
shield
shield. It is
spell.
still just a shield spell, right? Yeah. Okay. I
Correct.
just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I won't like react to it. about it. So then, if two of those, so if I'm assuming the 30 and the 29 hit Fenrir. So, I will roll my damage for those two onto him.
Alrighty.
Let me quickly grab my other dice because I cannot seem to find my other D10 at the minute. I think I put it away. So, yeah. So that is. I need to check to to see if I have agonizing blast. I do not. But, however, I do have. Oh wait! I just realized. Wait, one of these is a crit.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't roll a natural 20, Hexblade's Curse, I score a critical hit on a 19 or a 20. One of my rolls was a 19.
Oh, that's cool.
You know how crits work? You
So-
double
That's
your
the
roll
first you
damage.
then.
Huh?
You double your roll damage, so you know how the crits work here.
Yeah, so what I will, because I didn't overly stipulate, I'll be fair, I rolled both my damage die. I'll take the lower one and double it. So
Okay.
that was an 8, so 16 plus 10, so 26, plus an additional 12 because of Hexblade's Curse again, because I gain plus 6 bonus to my damage rolls. So that would be 26 plus 12. 38 points of force damage.
Nice.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, that's my turn. I'll end my turn placed here.
Okay. Torshdai, you're up.
Yup. So. Let's see who in the party is next to each other. That sounds pointy. I'm gonna roll with it. So for Sky and Noxus, the blood right in front of you animates, and you see a crescent stream lash out at you.
I see.
That is a ooh, ow, yikes. That is a 29 to hit Noxus and a 25 to hit Sky.
So that hits.
Does it hit Sky?
What was it to hit Sky?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, isn't it a disadvantage because Sky has the cloak of both?
Yes,
Oh
it'd be.
yeah, it's a disadvantage because I've got a cloak.
So roll again to hit Sky.
24.
Well, I tried.
Thank you for trying.
It's okay.
You have an uncanny dodge, so you can have
Yeah,
that.
you can still half the damage.
Oh yeah. Rogues are so cool.
Oh
yeah.
Sorry, the stat block for this is a little bit confusing. So I'm
What is it you're trying to
make sure I
read?
do it all right. Nope, I got it right. So, and you take. Wait. That doesn't tell me anything, calculator. Hold on. I believe someone said that the one with the cloak gets half damage or something.
Yeah, Rosie will only take half, or Sky will only take half damage because rogues.
Uncanny
Yeah, with the
dodge,
uncanny
boy.
dodge speed. Or
Ah.
ability.
Gotcha. Do you usually round up or round down?
It's round down, I believe.
Yes.
So
It goes
not-
in favor of the player, so would probably round down.
Mhm.
No, it goes in favor.
Don't
It's always round down with everything. All numbers that have points when they're halved, they're always round down. So enemies get
Is it?
rounded
Oh,
down,
okay.
and yeah. So if the enemy has resistance, they get rounded down as well.
Cool. Okay.
So Noxus, you take 23 points of damage. Sky,
Okay.
you take 11.
What type
Nice.
of damage? Is it just damage?
It's just damage. Doesn't
Okay.
specify the type.
Cool.
Well, it would be by technicality because of her blood magic. It would be blood damage, but
Okay. So I was basically asking because I had some resistances and I wanted to know which type,
no
if
worries.
there was anything.
And Brad, I have a question for you. I apologize if this would make this session run a wee bit longer, but
Mm-hmm.
Sounds very aggressive.
Sounded more like somebody forgot to breathe for a little bit. It happens. I do it.
I just realised I forgot to
Wait.
look at the feats. And,
You-
well, I do do that occasionally as well, yeah.
In answer to your question, Elijah, there will be a no, because it is described that it is to be used on the user, not targeting an ally. I have some fun spell. It's it's Fenrir.
Yeah, as
Yeah, I wanted
the
to use
resident
one.
divination wizard who can just make you roll a 1.
Yes.
Yeah, well. Throw spells at me, please.
Hmm.
I'm trying to.
Complicated numbers table.
Yes. How many actions would she have? Because right now I'm only seeing like a list, but I only get one, I think.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to figure out.
She only gets one with casting and
Ah,
controlling the blood magic like that. If it was using her melee weapon, it would be 2 attacks. But she is yet to put her hands on it.
You're not gonna do anything for bonus action.
So, next up is
There's a bonus
Fenrir.
auction. Sorry.
We're doing memento, por favor.
Hmm?
I said,
Spanish.
yeah, I just said one moment, please.
But in Spanish.
Yes.
Or is it being spicy?
And
Yeah,
now
exactly.
I'm being hella spicy. Huh?
The spicy language.
Oh, oui, oui. Bonjour. That is not the same.
No,
That is
no,
very
that's
much.
that's not a spicy language. That's a saucy language. It's a different thing.
Moving on.
Completely different flavor. You know.
Yes. So for Fenrir,
Mm-hmm.
so his spell of choice to start things out. Actually, let's see. Bonus action. Bonus action abilities. Oh god, this list. No. He too, as a bonus action, is going to hex.
Okay. That's my.
Is Hex a save?
Oh, yeah. Is it the spell hex?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that a saving throw? No.
No.
Or does it just happen?
Like some sort, I'm pretty sure it just happens. Hold on, let me double check. Eh.
I can double check. It's fine.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
It just happens.
He's good. The only way to get rid of it is for the timer to go out, person to drop concentration, or to use a spell remove curse.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Other than that, I cannot take it off.
Interesting.
Brilliant. Then, main action, Crown of Stars.
So he is targeting me. So okay, yeah, he's gonna target me with that, right?
Yes.
Assuming, or
Yes.
okay.
So
In that,
he's going to
so,
throw.
Yeah.
He's going to throw a mote at you. That is going
Funny
to
enough.
be a.
As a reaction,
Yes.
I'm going to use the spell Riposte.
Ooh.
Casting this spell will redirect a damaging spell back at the caster with an additional 3d6 force damage.
I'm so glad you used my spell. So he
Outpost
takes.
is such a cool spell.
Nice.
So
It's such a cool spell.
40. So Fenrir goes to cast it at you, and what you do is you then use your arcane bullshittery, grab it, and it's like, you know what, fuck you, bitch, and throw it back at him. So it's the spell's damage,
so I believe
additional.
whatever damage. Yeah, so
Yeah.
whatever damage you would have rolled for me, he takes that.
Oh
in addition
wait,
to
Extra.
in addition to 19 force damage, which I just rolled.
Yes. That is correct.
he's a vampire
did
as well, and the Crown of Stars does radiant.
Oh. Okay. I've got a question. I've got a question.
Ow, my
Did you add your modifier to it, because it does add your casting?
It adds your modifier as well, yeah. Your
I
casting
did.
modifier.
I did add my modifier. That is 19.
Okay, good.
But I
Okay.
did forget that technically he is my curse, and since against a cursed target, I gain a +6 to damage rolls.
Okay. Yes.
So that's 24 points of. That's 24
Also,
points of.
is there any like
force
So,
damage.
sort of
40,
dex save or
12.
something to avoid getting hit?
Riposte. I can't. No, I think with riposte it was no, because it's a
not
reaction
from
spell.
riposte, but from the original spell.
If you do you
Crown
want me
of Stars
to
is a
read
roll
the
to
spell
hit.
like? Do you want me
a roll
to
to
read
hit,
the
okay.
riposte word for
Yeah.
word for you?
No, I know what riposte
So-
is.
I know. I made
yeah,
the spell.
I-
I
well,
put it on.
I
D&D
made the
Beyond.
spell. He put it on D&D Beyond.
I made it for D&D Beyond. That's what I meant to say.
Yes. All right. So I'll roll that 40, 12, and then we add 24 to it. Yeah.
Yeah, 24 force to it.
Calculator. So
That is
I'll
one of my
do
spell
the
slots
radiance.
gone,
I'll do the radiance and then add the force after because obviously he's a vampire. He's weak to radiance.
This is what you. This is why I wanted to hit because I got this spell specifically.
You know what's worse is
That's
I
good.
rolled really good on your behalf essentially. So the dice.
If you want, you can re-roll the damage, assuming.
I mean,
It's up to you.
I'm pretty sure actually.
No, the whole point of the spell is that it reflects exactly what was going to happen to you.
Oh,
back.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so
you will
it's
also have to make a DC 12 strength save.
yeah. I've already done that. He succeeds the strength save, so he doesn't get pushed back or knocked prone. So it's 12
He
plus
succeeded the
11.
strength save.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's
It's only
12
DC
plus
12.
11 plus 12 plus 9. Right? Now, the roll to hit on you was also a nat 20. So by technicality, that's already a crit.
That's
So
a
we
crit.
multiply that by 2, that becomes 88. Now we multiply that by 2 again because he's weak to radiance. So by technicality, you just got absolute success. By technicality, you just achieved absolute success. That brings it to 176. Plus 24 brings it to a total to 200 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god. Fucking just
Vhagar came back with a
beautiful
vengeance,
right
my
there.
boy. Vhagar came back
That
with
is
a
what I'm
vengeance.
talking about.
He's a powerhouse, but like most wizards, he's a glass cannon.
That is so amazing.
Oh my god, I was gonna
love
do
that.
this and then power word stun him, but I guess I don't even need to do that.
I mean, you could do that in the same turn,
spell.
but you'll still take that. You'll still lose that spell slot. That's the only thing. But yes,
Yeah, no, I'm not going to, am I? It's dead.
Vhagar, how do you want to
well, I
do
guess,
this?
Chose.
Very much. He's just grabbed a
So
mote from his crown of stars and yeeted it at you between his fingers, so that you get to reflavor how everything goes now.
Okay, so as these motes of bright like yellow white light fly towards Vhagar, a new spell that Vhagar has been practicing and learning, he pulls out his hands and the stars stop mid-air, and as he spins his right hand around,
Straight up did a Neo.
as he spins his right hand around, the stars change their like trajectory, and as they spin around the back of Vhagar's head, fly back towards Fenrir. But and just all of this force that has like gone through these stars sort of makes Vhagar's entire body sway with this spell and sends it back towards Fenrir.
As the spell hits Fenrir, were you aiming for the chest or the head?
I'd probably say the chest.
As the
Vhagar
spell
aims center.
hits Fenrir, the light embeds itself in him. Similarly to how Purity Bomb works, how cracks form.
Yeah.
Cracks will form and he'll start disintegrating from the chest outwards, very slowly. And
He's doing the Dio.
And the only thing that he does say is he'll turn his head slowly back to Torstein. I'm sorry, milady. I was too weak. As he then dies. That's an absolute W in the first round of fucking combat.
Fuck yes.
That's insane.
With
You
one
made-
reaction.
You made a technical... You made a technical absolute success occur. Because of the crit to hit.
That's so good.
That's
so good.
Because the spell itself, like Repulse, the spell, it's not overpowered, but it's balanced enough. It just happened to be the dice rolls were not in Fenrir's favor.
Yeah, I mean, it is effectively just a better version of Shield, but obviously it's a 4th level spell.
Well, it's
obviously
like
it
yeah.
takes a high level
Well, it's
spell
like
slot.
because the idea for it. The idea for it came from Counterspell, and there's a ruling of Counterspell where a certain roll can allow the damage to be reflected back at the original caster of that spell. But instead, why not make our own spell that does the exact same thing with its own inputs?
I honestly did not even know this was a homebrew spell. I just
I
saw it in the
think,
spell list and was like, yeah, let me.
Yeah,
have
so
that.
I had
You
the
said-
concept, I shared it with Q and Josh. They then helped develop it further, and we finalized it.
You just said, why not make a spell that does a thing? I think this is why not.
No, but it's cool.
Well, whatever.
Brilliant, that's why.
I mean, I
It's
hope
very
you're
cool.
okay with me having used a homebrew spell without
Oh,
actually asking
no,
permission
no, no.
first, because I
It's
literally
there
did not
for
know
you.
it was.
No,
I
it was
did not
designed
know.
for this campaign.
Yeah,
It was designed for this
like
campaign.
these everything that you get in this campaign and in future campaigns I run is all there for you to use. At no point should you feel bad for it or ask, is this okay? It is absolutely okay. I am happy you used it, and it's such a cool moment. God fucking damn it.
That's so cool.
You just took out the
this-
fattest
wait,
pain in your
wait.
backside, because him
This
paired
guy,
Oh my
with
god,
he's
I
been
know
like
exactly
tormenting
I know
you for
exactly
so
what I'm
long.
gonna do on my turn now. I
him
have the exact idea
paired with Torshai, because he can force you to fail saving throws against some of her spells, and you just eradicated that problem.
I have an extra thing to do.
Okay.
So after he's been disintegrated, from the ash on the floor, a spectre will rise from it as I use a cursed spectre. No action.
Yeah.
Once per long rest, when I slay a humanoid, cause a spirit to rise as a curse, as a spectre that gains nine temporary hit points, and I roll its initiative, and it has its own turn. And it will obey my verbal commands and gain a +5 bonus to its attack rolls.
So you now, by technicality, have Fenrir's soul on your side, which is a divination wizard.
Okay, well, I don't know how a cursed spectre works, because it says it rises as a spectre. I thought a
You pretty
spectre
much
was its own
summon-
creature.
It is
You
its
summon
own
a
creature
spectre.
over there. Yeah. You're summoning a spectre,
Yeah.
but
It is
from the
okay.
soul of somebody else.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Let
Yeah.
me find the spectre thing.
If you go
So-
into extras,
Wait,
and
do you
then
wanna-
look
do you wanna-
through
d-
and
okay.
I found it.
An extra.
I found it.
Okay, do you want to roll the initiative so I can replace Fenrir's initiative then on the initiative order?
Yeah. So he's got a +9. No, sorry, he's got Oh wait, I think the
9 hit
spectre
points, and then it's plus something
initiative. Where is it? I don't think specters have an initiative bonus. It doesn't say there is one.
Do you want to take Fenrir's initiative bonus then for it?
No, I'll just I'll go raw here, and I'll just
Okay.
take the.
Oh,
I'll
bro's
take
going
this-
in
the
raw.
creature directly.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, definitely. Did you see how hard
Oh.
we penetrated?
That is a 14 for his initiative.
Okay.
Or for the
He
spectre.
still goes before Ryan.
Oh, no.
And he
Yay.
it does only have 9 hit points.
That is
but
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Torshai,
So
you
can
just
sneeze
lost
on
your
it, it'll
butler.
die. Cool.
You just lost your divination wizard butler. Okay, next on turn order is Sky.
Okay.
Ah.
Maybe
Okay.
session won't be that long.
The combat won't be as long.
Mhm.
I made a mistake, I think, actually. Hold on. Oh no, I didn't. You know, that damage was insane. 200. I know at like a higher level he's meant to have more hit points, but like he's also only a butler.
I love the Varus gameplay meme. That's good. That's good.
Alright, so yeah, what is it you're doing on your turn then, Sky? Let's look at sheet.
Hmm. I am going to. How big is that circular, like, platform
What, like
from edge to edge?
from edge to edge? Well, it's spherical, but each square on the battle map is equal to 5 feet. So it's about 40 feet in width.
Respect. I need
Right,
to
great.
get
So you say it's less than 150.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like in
Well,
150. Hi.
Funny.
I'm absolutely astounded.
This
at that
entire
spell.
room.
Hmm?
This entire room is 150 feet wide. Across this entire room across is 165.
Me.
Do that. Okay.
I'm honestly still astounded
It's just him, right?
because I don't know how many people actually chose to take the riposte spell,
I did not.
but
Huh?
Well,
it's
it's a good thing someone did.
yeah.
I was just very happy you decided to use a spell that targets me specifically. Because I'm pretty sure if you use any AoE spell, I can't use it. It is similar.
That is
It
how
is.
Yeah.
It is similar to say like other spells like such.
The reason-
such as,
The
but-
reason why he chose Crown of Stars to hit you with is because he knows it causes a lot of pain.
Yeah, well, that pain got sent right back.
No
Two people
shit.
weak to radiant damage using radiant spell. Ping pong.
I didn't think I would do that. Okay. Ignore what I just did. Mm,
I should probably then let you know, Freddy, since you've essentially brought him back as a specter, and you get access to his divination capabilities.
I do not believe I do. It is literally just a specter. I literally just get a specter.
Is that it?
It's
Seriously?
simply like an evil spirit. Yeah, it's
It's
just
like
an
a
evil
summon
spirit.
that you get because of Hexblade's curse.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
it's got 22 hit points plus 9 temporary because of my level, and it's just got some basic attacks.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's not actually the spirit brought back. It's the spirit. The soul is, I think, used as like a resource to summon the specter rather than
Okay.
summoning the person.
'Cause otherwise
It probably does look like Fenrir though.
Because otherwise I was gonna say, I was gonna tell you the divination rolls that I had done earlier this session.
Anyway, I think it's Rosie's turn. Focus on
Yes. Sorry.
just up.
Was that Rosie?
Hmm?
What do you say?
Do something that make me laugh. Anyway, he is going to stealth.
Roll for stealth.
Where's
Dodge
my
die,
first one?
roll for perception if you want to make sure you can keep her in your line of sight.
Right. And I've also got advantage on that.
Yes.
32.
Damn.
I get a nat 20 for 26.
A 32 will overrule that. You see her disappear. The last known location you did see her is obviously where her token currently is, but that's it.
She basically did the Skyrim
Right.
crouch.
Yeah.
It just slowly faded away.
No, like if you level up your sneak in Skyrim enough, you actually become
no.
invisible when you
It's
crouch.
a good old,
It's-
as the Whiterun guards say. Must have been
Must
the
have been
wind. So, now you're stealthed, Sky.
Okay. How tall is this platform?
It's about 10 feet up. So you have the movement to go up it.
Okay, she's gonna go up it. And like that.
Right?
And then attempt
You're gonna do
to hit with
the stabby stab. Are you okay? Are you
Yes.
hitting with the frostbrand rapier as well?
yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you will double the damage on the cold, because torch die is weak to cold, I believe. I haven't updated it.
I'm not vulnerable to
I
that.
I didn't. We spoke about it a while ago, and I didn't update it on the on the stat sheet.
I am gonna be honest. I haven't been counting the cold damage at all this whole time.
Because it's a D8 and then
Well,
a D6.
just roll it. Just roll it separately.
Also, because you're sneaking, because you're sneaking as well, you get advantage to hit. And I'm pretty. Is it assassins that? Is it all rogues that can also auto crit on the first attack, or is it only certain subclasses?
I don't know which. I think it's a specific subclass, but I don't remember which.
I think it might
be
be
the
assassin.
assassin
It's
subclass,
the
though.
assassin.
It is assassin.
It's the assassins, but you have to hit before they go. So if she was the very first one in initiative, and she hit him, she would automatically crit. And
Yeah, no, I think it's and it's also the auto crit that you're talking about is against surprised creatures.
Right, right. But yeah, you still get advantage to
Yeah.
hit anyway though because you're sneaking.
29.
To hit?
Yeah.
Even with the shield that she threw up, that'll hit.
Shield is a reaction and it only lasts for the one thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
the
it
one
lasts
turn.
until your next turn. I
Yeah,
believe.
and we're still in the first turn order.
Yeah,
Oh,
so she's still
I
got
thought,
shield.
I thought it was like it lasted for that turn, not the round.
No, shield
no,
lasts
it
for a
lasts
round.
until the beginning of your next turn, unless it
Oh,
gets
really?
like
Damn,
counterspelled
okay.
or dispelled. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know
Right,
that.
so roll your damage. Oh yeah, you got your sneak damage, then you got your frostbrand.
Yeah, I forgot about sneak damage.
Yeah.
It's like 66 or something, isn't it?
Oh, I
Just
just
4 on the cold,
So 4 on the cold, so
8 on cold,
8 on cold, and then yeah, the rest of the damage.
5 on the 8, which means that's an 8. What's 3 and that's 7 d6s, isn't it?
76. So was 8 cold, and what was the other damage you rolled for your rapier?
Eight cold and 8 normal.
Okay, so
Because I
total
rolled
16.
5 and I've
Yeah.
got +3.
Okay, so total 16 so far, and then we will
Level
add your 76 to it.
Yeah. Oh, 25.
25. That is going to be a total of 41 damage to Torch Die. I will track the
Damn.
health for you, Alasia, and I'll update you on she has remaining.
I'm tracking it.
Well, the thing is, the
I'm
stat sheet.
tracking it on my view.
The stat sheet says 700, but
Because I was standing right in front of the platform, did that just mean that my movement just went down by 10?
Yes, because you moved 10 feet upwards up the thing, so yes, you only have.
Yeah.
you have
10
minus, yeah, you have minus 10 feet to your movement, which means you still 30 foot.
So I'm still at 30.
Yes.
So if I used
Yeah.
10 to get back down from her, like there.
You would
You
provoke
could, but you would.
attack.
You'd be under.
Wait.
No, because
opportunity.
she's used a shield spell, which
No.
is a react. Which
Oh,
is
yes.
No.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Direction.
but that and
right.
that and also
No.
Sky has mobile feet anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, she has mobile.
Yeah.
Oh. Then no, you would never provoke opportunity. Okay, yeah, so you're fine. That's really
then-
good.
She's going to use all of her movement just to run away a little bit further. There.
Awesome.
End of turn.
All right. Next on turn order, we have the lair
A layer
action.
action.
Okie dokie. Can everyone do me a dexterity saving throw, please? Except for Torstein.
Okay, I'm gonna
As-
roll 2 dexes.
Yes. As blood tentacles
two.
shoot out from the area around you.
Ooh, that was a nat 20 on Noxus.
Yeah, Noxus is absolutely fine.
I'm
And
gonna
I got a
roll
16 on Lazona, which is... Oh, 16 plus 9, because that's her dex save. Okay.
For Scooter.
18 for Vagar as well. And
19.
the Spectre
Is that a good ooh
rolls...
or a bad ooh?
The Spectre rolls a 6 on the save.
Spectre's gonna die this turn.
Yeah, no,
He
Spectres
has a lot
are.
of resistances, to be fair. So he
Uh,
might
add his
live
cool
just
dice to
due to
this?
resistances.
Right, so, can everyone tell me. I'll ask. Right, who got a save that was 24 or higher?
Both of... wait, actually, Lazona's 16 plus 9 is what?
25.
25,
So,
yes.
yeah, you
okay,
did.
so both of mine.
Oh yeah,
Lazona and Noxus
wait,
are fine.
what kind of save?
Dex.
Dex.
Oh. Wait.
Also
Oh,
one.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. Noxus isn't fine. She got 23, because that's the dex, because she got a nat 20
Wait a
and it
minute.
was 23.
Oh, no.
Wait, what's the DC save?
24 dexterity.
Yeah, he can't. Varus can't dodge that with a dex.
Oh, no.
Yeah, neither can
Oof.
Noxus.
Okay, so.
Even with advantage, I got an 8.
Ooh,
So.
that's
Did
upsetting.
anyone succeed the saving throw?
I can
Lazona.
succeed anyway.
Wait.
I think.
So, back in
Wait.
Anthem City-
Rosie, what did you get? Save.
19.
Oof.
What were you saying, Bob?
Yeah, I think everyone failed.
Uh,
that.
Back in Anthem City, I think you said Scooter and Varus got a 1d8 cool die for sitting in our chairs backwards.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
you did.
Can I roll that cool die now?
Yes. So
What
back
inspiration
in
for
last
sitting cool.
session in Anthem City.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay, the last session in Anthem City, when they were sitting like badasses talking to Lord Coraline, they got an inspiration die each, and it was I believe it was
A
D-
D8.
yeah,
It was a
D8.
D8, yeah.
D8 of inspiration.
Roll that inspiration. That's amazing.
It just saved my. I rolled a 6, so I got an 18 plus 6, so I got a 24 exactly.
Ooh. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
That's really good.
Can't believe Noxus fails on a nat 20.
Even I got an nat 20.
So-
Do you know how many bonuses?
Oh, sorry.
Do you have any bonuses to Dex?
Well,
Yeah, it's a +3, but on the dex save.
Then-
And she rolled a nat 20, so it's a 23 total.
Yeah, it still fails.
Still fails.
Sorry, Bob. Did you say you did make the save, or you didn't?
He made the save with the extra bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, with the
That
cool
bonus
die,
value
he
right
got
there.
20.
So, everyone else, let me just double check this. Uno momento, por favor. Everyone else, you are grappled.
The Spectre is immune to the grapple condition,
Alrighty.
so he is not.
So, for those of you, if you don't know, the grappled condition, a grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. You can't really incapacitate blood tentacles. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature. So essentially,
You can still cast spells.
you
though,
can still
yeah?
cast spells and stuff. You just can't move.
Cool.
Say if a creature were to teleport out of a grapple, would that be possible?
Hold on. Grapple.
Teleportation magic doesn't work here in this house.
Yes.
Does it not?
No.
Yeah, it's completely blocked. That's why the zone is still here. Otherwise,
Okay, I
she would
see.
have teleported
Cool then.
back
Never
already.
mind.
Yeah,
no problem.
that's why like that's why no one's thought of teleporting out of this place yet, because they can't.
Yeah.
Wait, boy, you in.
I thought the block, because I remember you mentioned that. I thought the block might have just been from like getting out of the house. I didn't think you meant like within the house. But yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
just the entirety.
You know, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh wait, even fast step?
even far
Yeah.
step would count.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna use fast step.
All right.
But
So after the lair action, that's
it's worse.
Lazona.
Oh, hey, that's epic. Okay, cool. The one person who wasn't zapped. Right. So
Legendary
Lazona.
action.
Mhm.
Legendary action.
Mhm.
Maledict Curse of Blinding. I need Lazona and
Doesn't. When does the legendary action happen? Isn't that on?
Legendary
the
action
website?
can
legendary
happen.
action or legendary action.
Yeah, they can happen
Oh, really?
between.
Oh, okay.
Legendary actions can happen between action turns.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
it's just
Okay.
between the lair and your turn, which is fair. Yeah.
Yep. So I need Lazona and Kiri to roll me a con save, please.
A con save.
Yes.
Yep.
Do I get to know the DC or no?
Yes.
I will let you know if you fail or succeed depending on your number.
I don't get advantage on this. Sad.
I got a 19 plus 4, so that's 23.
Got a 14. I rolled a 3. Got a 14.
Lazona, you succeed. Kiri, I am sorry, friend. You are not only grappled, but you're also blinded.
I will.
no.
I will inform you. With this, on your turn, or when you take damage, again, you are able to do the saving throw to stop being blind.
Cool. I'm gonna stop using my red dice.
Yeah, stop using the bad ones.
So I mean, can
good ones.
are we saying that he
Not
can
anymore.
make that save at the beginning of his turn?
Yes, at the beginning of his turn, or if he takes or if Kiri takes damage.
Someone punch me.
Someone punched me. I've gone blind.
Only a barbarian would say that, wouldn't it? It is, of course, it's the barbarian who says that.
Fucking hell.
But that's the legendary action.
All right, now
Okay,
it's your
so
turn,
it's Lazona's
Lazona.
turn now.
Yes.
So she's going to use the her bardic inspiration dice to give a minus d12 unsettling words to Tarashtai.
Eloquence bards.
She's gonna. Yeah. So I'm gonna roll the d12 now.
Basically, with an
whereas
eloquence
my
bard,
D12
one of their abilities, I believe it's a bonus action as well, is to use
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
to use their bardic inspiration die to minus the
That's a d10. Where's my d10?
to minus
There it is.
from saving throws on a specified target. College of Eloquence.
Yes.
We love them and we hate them.
It's the best. It's one of the best bardic colleges. I mean, they're all really good. I love bards.
It's
as a
just
whole.
it's for Lazona, Eloquence just fits so well as well.
Yes, exactly. So
it was also
rolling
this
that dice,
ability that
which-
made them fuck over the dragon back in Icewind Dale.
Yes. So that's a 10 on this. So she's reduced your saving throw capabilities by 10
For 10 minutes.
on Tarashtai. Is it?
Yes, that's what it says, for 10 minutes.
Really? Wait, it's just 10 minutes for that?
Pretty sure, yeah.
That's insane. Okay.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure
Oh
that's what
yeah,
it
it
says.
says 10 minutes. It says 10 minutes. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. I thought you had to use it every turn. Okay. Okay then.
That is quite frankly very busted.
That is
Well,
very busted,
every
but also-
class and subclass is busted in its own right. It's just dependent on how it's built.
Yeah. Also, well, okay. If that's the case,
Are you
then
sure? Because I'm reading it on a different
Oh,
thing, and it just says
But
the The creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes.
Oh no, wait, sorry.
Before the
no,
start of
Brett,
I was reading the wrong thing.
We were both reading Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, yeah, no. But still,
right.
the next
Yeah,
saving
no.
through, the next saving through that
I'm
has
sorry
to be
to
done.
like make it
No,
like
no,
that.
no, no,
That
no.
would be so
No,
unfair.
no.
I'm sorry,
It's
that would
better.
be mega
It's
unfair.
better.
No,
Sorry.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad or anything. It's fine. I was misreading.
So it's
No.
only the next
Keep
saving
me
throw it
accountable.
makes.
It's better.
Yeah,
it's better.
it's only the next saving. Don't worry.
So she's going to now cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on Tarshtai, and she's just gonna say dance, bitch. And that's a 25 on the save.
Yeah.
DC.
I have to beat.
What's the ability that the saving throw is?
That's a wisdom save, sorry.
A wisdom save.
25 wisdom.
And from what I told you earlier, it's just a modifier on the wisdom since it's not specified in the saving throws. And then you minus the 10. Yeah, no, I'm talking to Elijah about the stat
right.
sheet.
Oh, sorry. I
No,
was
you're
thinking
fine.
about.
Because it's not specified on the
That's fine.
stat sheet, the saving throw bonus, you only take it from what is displayed as its ability score modifiers.
So she would not only need to roll a 20, but also have at least a plus 15 in her wisdom saving throw to succeed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I built Lazona for one thing. That is it. She can do this. This is what she does.
Resistance.
Ah, yeah.
Fair enough.
Speed.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, but I used the Reveler's Concertina charge, so I didn't even use a spell slot for that.
That's one
If I
of
were
We
to
forget about
fail
those.
a save, I can choose to succeed via legendary
That's-
resistance, which I do.
Yeah.
that is
I know
one
what it
of two resistances, or one of three now
One of
used.
three.
Yeah,
For
one
the
of three.
day, as well. Alrighty.
Yep.
Next.
I'm imagining it because
Hey, Lazona just needs to do it 3 more times.
She doesn't have that spell 3 more times, but she does have it
Oh.
1 more time. So she can use
Next
hideous
is
laughter
Noxus on the turn order.
Me again.
I can imagine that, like, there's only just said dance bitch, and Torshai just glare like, no.
And she just doesn't.
She starts throwing the Macarena and then she just like resists it.
No, she just doesn't.
Almost lost flossing.
Anyway, right, what am I doing with Noxus? She can't move because she's grappled. So I guess it's spells, huh? Ooh. Okay. Noxus is gonna cast Flame Strike so that it hits no one else in the party. It's a 10-foot radius cylinder. So, actually, the party's fine. So centered on Tarshtai. So,
Mhm.
No, my Spectre.
unfortunately.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
he has. To be fair, he has resistant fire damage, so it should be fine.
Hmm. But does he have resistance to radiant?
No.
Okay. So, because it does radiant and
He
it's
might
a
die.
19 dex save.
He cannot. Oh wait, no, he can. So.
What?
Did you say that if you take damage, you're no longer grappled? Because that's not what it says, but the way you said.
No. If you take damage, you have the ability to save from the effect. From the effect of the
Alright.
blindness.
Oh, the blind. Oh, the blind.
My
blindness,
Spectre
yeah.
failed your save, but as I said, he has
Okay.
resistance to fire. So you're gonna have to specify which is radiant, which is fire.
Yeah, I will. I only have 4d6 anyway, so I have more, but right.
You said
Did-
Dex
Dex
19?
19, yeah.
I gave you a 32.
Okay, well, she still takes half damage. So, I'm gonna roll damage for fire first, which is... Oh, low rolls. That's
No offense,
two.
but I'm happy for that.
2, 1, and 1. Big rolls.
Hold on.
So that's
All of that
6
was
total.
fire?
Yeah, that's
So that's
fire. And then the
3
radiant
fire
damage. The radiant damage is next. Oh, I just dropped one of my dice.
Okay.
1 second. Just grab my dice. And the radiant damage now. Better. I've got 6, 6, 3, 6. So that is 9 damage. No, what am I talking about? 12 plus
21. So that would be 10 damage halved, 21 damage normal.
Yeah. So
My
I think
Spectre lives!
I think he's
What was
still
radiant
alive, isn't
damage
he?
again?
His temporary hit points saved him.
It's 21 radiant. Plus, oh wait, oh no. Unfortunately, you add 6 fire on both of those as well because of the feature of the class.
Oh,
I add
yes.
6 fire damage every time.
So 6 fire damage for both.
6 extra fire damage on top of the attack for the spell. So
I'm still alive.
still alive? Okay.
4 HP.
That
Let's go.
that Spectre
do
holding
half the
on.
Fire damage.
That Spectre be
So-
holding
Yeah.
on hard.
I'm very lucky the Spectre has resistance to fire damage. So
Spectre's like, I'm gonna stay here forever. I get to live. Yeah, so that's her action. Does she have anything for bonus action? I don't even
What's this bonus?
Nothing that she can actually do. No, actually. No, that doesn't make sense. She wouldn't do that right now. There's no point doing that. Yeah, no, that's it. That's the end of her turn.
Real quick, I need to go to the bathroom, so I gotta go real quick.
I'll
Sorry.
take care of Torchdoy then.
What a coincidence! I was waiting for my turn to be done to do the same thing.
Well, in that case, yeah, it's Scooter's turn now, isn't it? So you can go to the toilet, Josh. Right. Scooter. Mr. Bobberino, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. Oh man. I have a couple ideas, but she has fucking legendary resistances, so it kind of changes the plan a little bit.
Hmm.
La 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 la. What I do know is Scooter is going to use that newfound burrow speed, and the burrow speed on the sheet is correct, right?
That is 45 feet of borrowing speed, yes.
All right. Yeah, Scooter is gonna.
I'm not gonna just put that
start
there by
digging down.
mistake.
I was just making sure that they actually that was the right number.
But trust me, the more you get used to this weapon and the more you level up with it, the more that borrowing speed gets increased.
And the charges. How does charges work? Like, so does that take a bonus action to use the charge, or like when I hit? Do I use the
So with
charge?
with the spells, it isn't specified.
Yes.
But if you remember correctly, when I was using it on Drax, he was able to do the spells as a bonus action. It would be the same for you.
Okay, all right.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Just discussing Wrath of the Ground and how it functions.
Oh, okay, cool.
Scooter's digging.
Yeah, he's
He's
Yeah, he was generally
Consolation.
unsure, right, if the 45 feet borrowing speed was legitimately meant to be there.
yeah. No, it is.
all right. So Scooter is going down. He's gonna burrow.
I'm
So
back.
he's now under the ground. So 5.
How far underground is he
15,
borrowing?
16, 5. He's gonna just go 5 feet down for now.
Alright.
Then he's 35. So he's gonna pop up right there. He's gonna use 35 feet of burrowing speed. Pop up right there.
Mm-hmm.
Man. As a bonus action, he is going to.
By the way, just so you know, Malaysia, Wrath of the Ground, the spells on it, the charges, they can be used as a bonus action. Just so you know, for when he calls out a spell as a bonus action. That shouldn't be a bonus action, technically, but weapons of Horrenda.
She needs to give me a strength savings throw of 22. I'm going to use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Oh,
So, like, this
hell yeah.
Yeah, this big, gigantic turtle hand's gonna form under her feet and try to just latch onto her legs. She'll
Is
take.
that from the weapon?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So that's a bonus action then, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, she's gonna take 19
That's pretty
damage
cool.
and a strength DC striving throw of 22 to not be grappled.
She could possibly use
Like, you still got the -10 as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get those them burned.
I don't think so. I think it's the next. It's just the next one.
Hold on,
We,
hold on.
We read it wrong.
Hold on.
I thought it was to the round, I meant.
Oh, she takes half damage on a successful.
Must subtract the number from the
If she
next
makes
saving
the
throw,
save.
yeah. So she doesn't have the -10. So.
Yeah, it's just the next one. So
Okay. What was the save that I need to make?
Strength.
22 strength, and if you pass it, you take 8 damage. If you don't, you take 19.
and you're also grappled by the hand, right?
Yeah. If you don't pass it, you're grappled or restrained. You're
fail.
restrained.
Yeah.
Yes.
"22 strength."
Fight on in, huh?
That means she beats it. Unfortunate.
Yes, but
So 8 damage is
it's still damage. 8 damage is still 8 damage.
And then Scooter is going to.
A middle
Yes.
finger just.
Fuck you! Dive back in the hole. He's going to cast Spike Growth with his actual action, and he's going to cover this 20-foot area, and he's going to dive back in this hole after he does it.
Okay. Spike growth would thankfully. I don't think that affects my Spectre.
Yeah, he hovers, so he should be fine.
Yeah, because he hovers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
So
Jesus.
this whole area right here is going to be difficult terrain. I'll post a spell for you, but I don't know if there's a way we can mark that. But
I believe we could put a circle down.
Yeah.
What's the radius?
20 feet. So I'm gonna try to get it on the edge right here, going
Okay.
backwards. Yeah.
So I could try to put in this.
And then Scooter is gonna dive 10 feet back down into the ground.
Please. 20 foot?
Yeah, 20 feet.
foot.
Did you say it's a 20-foot radius?
Yeah, 20-foot
Yeah.
radius means a 40-foot diameter.
Yeah, that's. It's pretty
Let me double
big.
check this spell.
Right here, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I think Scooter said that it was covering this basically the whole area.
Yeah, pretty much to cover that, so nobody else is getting caught up in it. And he's gonna dive back under the ground 10 feet, so he's out of sight.
Oh, sorry, out of mind.
Oh, you can literally just out the ground, then just go do some stuff, and then go back underground, and you won't get hit ever.
He's pretty much just Bugs Bunny now at this point.
What's that back? Middle finger.
Where the season?
fucking stone hand.
That's all, bro. Scooter, that's Scooter's turn though. Fucking he casts that, he hits her with the grasp, it doesn't get her with it, and he dives back under, and that's all he's gonna do right now.
Kiri, you're up.
He just goes, I'll be back.
Yeah. So, being grappled has kind of fucked what I had it planned. I was planning my move ahead of time, but
Don't forget, you need to make your saving throw to not be blinded.
yes, that was a con save.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's 28.
Yeah, you're good. 28, that's good.
Sick. I can't like break out of it? Can I, like...
The grappled condition, it states that no movement speed. Condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated, but obviously the grappler is blood tentacles, so you can't really incapacitate them. Condition is also the condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect.
I thought when you're grappled, you can make a strength check.
I think
to
you
get out.
can make a strength check.
But I think it takes your action.
Yeah, so you can.
It's like a contested.
So you can use your strength. You can do a strength check to break out of it, but lose your action. Or you can do something using your spear.
I suppose I could. Oh yeah, because the spear's got range attacks, doesn't it?
And the bonus action that you can do with the spear as well.
Yeah. Although, I do also kind of want to just bonus action rage and then just punch the fucking things away or something. And then I can go with a melee range, but... Yeah, okay. I'll use the spear. Okay, well, so she's weak to cold, and even on a failed save, she'll still take damage anyway, so... Okay. Let's do that then.
Yeah.
Huck a ice
Night,
spike at her.
So
yeah,
remember
sure.
the description of the spear is you have to throw it into the ice pipe, or because you can't. You know what you did with the gateway. That was obviously a one time.
Yeah.
You can't make an ice spike that big.
No.
So you got to throw the spear at her to then make the ice spike as well.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Kiri has like 7 more weapons.
I do actually. I've got like I've
Yeah.
got a great sword. I've got other great swords.
You got your 2 frost. You got your frostbrand and your
javelin
9
as well
lives.
somewhere.
Mm.
Oh, short barrage. I've got a short barrage. I forgot. But yes, I shall. I'll hug the spear at her then.
Okay,
The
you're hurling the
ice
spear.
spike.
Yeah, so to
Yeah.
roll to hit with your hurling of the spear.
And then the ice spike is a DC 16 dex.
If you say yeet before you roll
Right.
the dice, you hit. You get advantage. No.
Oh, so,
need
yeah,
advantage,
no,
you got
yeah.
30
Oh, so you
on
gotta
your-
roll to hit for the spear to
I'm
hit
joking.
Torchlight first.
Yeah, it's a 30.
30 to hit. Yeah,
That'll hit.
yeah. Now with the
I hope so.
this isn't on the weapon, but I remember telling you this in our DMs. With then doing the bonus action for the ice spike to form after it impaling someone. When they do the dex save, they have to do it with disadvantage because obviously they've already got the spear impaling them.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Um,
So you're using a bonus action to
You
create
should
the
add
ice
that
spike
to the
then.
weapon. So
Yeah, I
so-
do
Yes.
need to. There's a lot of things I need to get done, and I've been forgetting or I'm putting them all.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, for damage wise,
On the
that's.
spear.
Wait. Let me wonder you. Hang on a minute. Okay, let me. Just roll 2 more d8s. So it's 11.
Oh, have you rolled the damage of the spear impaling first? Because it sounds like you're trying to roll the damage of the ice spike before you've heard the con save or the dex save.
With the duck save, is it at disadvantage, advantage, or
At
just normal?
disadvantage because you've been impaled by the spear, and it's a dex save of 16. At disadvantage.
Basically, the missile knows where it is because it knows. Where
I
it is.
know where it's not yet.
What's the DC?
16.
16.
11 plus 15, that's a 26.
Yeah. So it's
The other die was a 19. So I succeed.
Are you
Yeah.
confusing yourself with your die?
I don't know, because like the way it's on the D&D Beyond, I'm not sure. I keep getting confused with what I'm supposed to be.
Right. You've
Is
thrown
it
the spear as your main
1d6?
action. Okay, you've thrown the spear as your main action. It is 1d6 plus 7, and then it is 3d6 cold damage. Then with the ice spike, it is 40. It is 44 and 3d8. But then you half that because she succeeded on the dex save on the ice spike.
All right. So the spear itself is 10 damage.
Well, d6 plus 7 plus 3d6.
It's 1d6 plus 7.
1d6
plus 7 plus 3d6 is the damage for the spear. The 3d6
You're-
is cold damage.
Yeah, I think you're confusing
So you
yourself.
roll 3. So right, you've got 1d6 plus 3d6. That's just the spear's damage. The 3d6 are in cold damage, so you need to tell that damage separately.
Right.
So you've done 10 regular damage, and then now you need to roll the cold damage.
The cold damage, I did already. That was 14 half, which is 7.
Why are you halving the cold damage?
No, right.
Because you save.
Oh.
No. The spear, on its own, if you hit with the spear, on its own, and you don't use the ability for the ice spike, you do 1d6 plus 3d6 cold damage, and that's what happens when you hit. So you've already hit. So that's what you do. You don't half that damage. Then, now you're using the ice spike ability, which is part of the weapon as well. Using the ice spike ability, you roll the ice spike damage, which is whatever that is.
44
I don't remember the
and
dice.
3d8, and then it's halved.
44 and 3d8, and all of that is halved.
Because she made the dex.
All
save.
right.
But the
Because
half
she made the
actually the half wouldn't matter because she's
Oh,
she's
because
weak.
she's invulnerable to
Yeah,
ice, isn't
So
she?
it just knocks out to neutral.
yeah.
So
So,
yeah, it goes. So you don't have to half anything. You just roll the damage.
All right.
you've
So yeah, it's 10 and 14. 'Cause I did, yeah, 10,
okay,
10
okay,
and
cool.
14, 24.
So you've rolled the 3.
Cold damage was 14.
What from the spear?
From the spear, yes.
So 10 plus 14, that's
And the spear
24.
itself was 10.
That's 24 from the spear. Then you need to roll 44 and 3d8 for the cold damage from the ice spike. I get you're tired, so you can, but you're also overcomplicating it.
It's not making sense in my head at the moment.
It's because
18 on the spike. 18 on the spike, 11 of which is cold.
It's cold.
So that was the spear damage. The spear damage was just 11 colds, 18 total.
What? Okay,
Correct? Or
the
There's
spear.
11 cold, 7 piercing. That goes half because she saved. So 3 piercing.
No.
No.
Right.
The spike. Oh.
Okay, Kiri. Not Kiri, sorry, it's a Q.
Your
weapon damage first. So when you threw
Yeah,
the
I did
spear,
that already.
so that was
d6
how much
plus 7.
damage?
A d6 plus 7.
That was 24.
And 3d6. Which is
24.
24,
the ice
24
spike.
from the spear.
And then from the ice spike, it is 44 plus 3d8.
Which I just did.
Okay. And you only got how much?
18.
7. It was 7 on the piercing, 44. I rolled shit. And again, I rolled pretty poor on the cold damage. That was 11.
How many d8s?
Oh, fair.
3d8 for cold. So
That's
11 on cold, and how much on the piercing?
7.
7 plus that's 18 plus 24, and that'll be the total damage taken.
Yes.
So Torshtai, you take 41 damage.
The piercing.
Yeah, I think you're just
Heh.
overcomplicating it when you were reading it. That's,
If you want, I can help you refine the wording on that item.
I don't
to
Yeah,
make
it's
it more
just-
clear.
it's not like the
Makes sense to
wording
me.
is bad at all.
It's just not making sense in my head. So
Yeah. Okay. Next up is the Spectre of Fenrir.
Yes. So I read the thing. I do not have to make any sort of action to make it. It just obeys my verbal commands with no action required.
Mm-hmm.
So it will just. It's already right next to Oh crap! Wait.
Torchtai. Yes, right. It's right next to
there's my
Torchtai.
owlbear. So yeah, it's right next to Torchtai, so it will just do a single life drain attack. So let me. So he will make one single melee spell attack against you, which is a. That is a 23 to hit.
You hit.
Okay. So now you'll take 3d6 necrotic damage, and you also need to make a Constitution 10 saving throw.
Constitution 10.
Yeah, so it's only a 10. I'm gonna assume you succeed.
I got a 14.
Yeah. But you will still take. That is 15 necrotic damage. So the con save was just because if you failed, your hit point maximum would be reduced by that amount. But because you succeeded, you just take the damage and it doesn't reduce your max. So
It's like a wraith in that regard.
yeah.
Which are a pain in my ass.
All right. That's.
Other than that, the Spectre will move because I'm gonna do something on my action and I don't want to kill it. So the Spectre is there. He has a 50-foot hover speed. So he's gonna go.
You can't because of shield. You used shield earlier, and the round hasn't.
Opportunity attack is opportunity attack regardless of
Opportunity.
moving
Oh,
away.
You need a
opportunity-
reaction. to
Yeah,
use
and you've already
opportunity.
used your
You need a
reaction.
Reaction to use. Yeah.
Unless
opportunity attack is a reaction.
Yeah.
Based system, I believe.
That's not the way I've heard it.
Opportunity attack
One sec, let me
is
double-check
as a
that.
reaction. If you remember, whenever we play in Calcis games, if we do an opportunity attack, we can't do say something like counter spell. Once we've done opportunity attack
Yeah,
on
I
our
mean
turn.
on D&D Beyond, it just straight says to make the opportunity attack, you use your reaction to make one melee attack.
And you've
Yeah,
already used
according
the
to Wiki,
reaction.
it quite literally says an attack of opportunity in 5e is when you use your reaction to make a single melee attack against an enemy that triggers it. So it has to be. You have to have a reaction to use it.
And since the blood shield was used as the reaction earlier.
But also
So,
difficult terrain.
he's on a he hovers. He's not on the difficult terrain. Because the spikes are like what's the spell called?
It's
Spike
spike
growth.
growth. It's on the ground.
Yeah, spike growth only affects the ground, so
Yeah.
he's unaffected. So he's just gonna hover 35 feet over this way, because I
Right.
don't want him to be in the way of any spells I cast.
Okay, and that's the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's the end of the
Scooter's underground
Spectre's turn.
too, so don't worry about Scooter.
Alright. Finally, Varus, Ryan, you get to attack.
Oh. Wait, I exist?
Yes, you do.
Damn. Kind of something. What should I do? But I don't think I plan for Varus to hit like someone with his, new weapon, but I think that plan is long gone.
Yeah, kind of restrained.
Yeah. Oh, I could just use
drop
Blight at level 9.
Okay.
I think that will work.
Okay, yeah. So, what spells that you're using again, sorry?
Who's the most dangerous one in the field, actually, right now?
Um,
Just one person.
There's a bit
Just
on the
one
cross,
person
which is
standing.
9d6 plus 5 and 5d8. Or you've got your you got your Blight, you got your Meteor Swarm. I don't know
Oh
if
yeah,
you.
wait, I could use my Abyssal Necros
Yes.
now without getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm not gonna get kidnapped.
So you're gonna use your Abyssal Lacrosse.
Yeah,
Alright, roll to hit then.
I'm ready to hit. Let's see if I hit. Wow, I rolled really low.
How?
Does a 24 hit?
I rolled low.
That's
Does
actually
a
low, I'm
24 hit? Yeah, it does.
You have a plus 16 to hit, basically.
Roll your damage.
Rolled low, does a 24 hit. What a line.
I rolled low, does a 45 hit. Fucking hell. To be fair though, have you seen the to hit on Vagar's Sword of Enmity? It is insane.
It's a plus 18.
I haven't, no.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And that's with being,
Well, I mean,
that's pact and hex weapon with it. And
Oh,
proficiency.
yeah.
Pact
rolled
weapon is my
96
hex
damage.
weapon, and I've obviously got my charisma modifier to it instead of like my dex or strength.
Hmm.
And it's a plus 3 weapon.
Yeah, no, that makes sense then. That actually lines up quite well.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's gonna take
The
me a
start
while
of
to
Fall of
roll.
King, I get plus 14.
No
so-
worries.
I gotta use my calculator for this.
That's some mad typing going on there.
Yeah, I type things quickly.
So do I. Right, Ryan, have you managed to roll all the dice?
Oh yeah, I have a quick question about the the extra damage, the necrotic one.
Yes, what about it?
It's a safe DC, and
It's a save DC. We set it to a save.
yeah, no, not for the immediate damage. It's for the other one.
Oh, right, the con save, or they take the damage.
I think
And the
it
saving throw
says
is equal to your, oh no, it was meant to, that's the,
oh, to my int. Okay, oh yeah,
yeah,
okay.
so it's,
Yeah,
so
well,
they have to make, so Torchlight has to make a save DC equal to your save, like, your other spells.
Yeah, 24, because he has like a +7 int. So yeah, 24 save.
What
Con
was that?
save.
Con save 24.
Nat 20, 25.
Oh, that barely
So,
beats it.
so, yeah, so it's just a 96 that works out then, I believe. Based on the spell's description, yeah. So what's the damage looking like?
Well, it's only a 42.
42 damage. Alrighty. Next on turn order. Vega.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Me again.
Fight.
So.
Oh, hold on.
Um.
Yeah, there we go.
So free action, because although he is now Spectre, because Fenrir died, I can move my hex to another creature within 30 feet. Within 30 feet of myself, which I believe Taroshtai is, if I could check.
No, she's not within 30 feet, I don't think. You can check. Oh,
she is.
oh, she is. Damn. It doesn't look like it when you look at it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So she is within 30 feet, so now she is hexed instead, and that is a free action. That is a no action thing. So she is now my Hexblade Curse.
Damn. Alright.
Now, as a bonus action, I'm going to use one of the new feats that you put into the campaign. I know you said we're allowed to change one of our feats.
That is correct.
So I took Flash Recall.
Oh.
Once per short rest, as a bonus action, I can prepare a first level or higher level spell from my spellbook or class spell list. And it must be of a level of which I have spell slots for, which I do. And it replaces one of the spells I currently have. So you might have to give me a minute while I look at what spell I think best suits this situation.
Right, problem with Flash Recall.
Yeah.
Warlocks don't have spellbooks or prepared spells.
Yeah.
So Flash Recall doesn't abide.
So,
Oh, so it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. If you click on it, it says classes such as bards and sorcerers who inherently know their spells rather than preparing them can't benefit from this feat, which is also the same as warlocks.
But warlocks have spells that they don't know all the time.
No, that's they're not
I thought
prepared
that's what I meant.
casters. They don't.
Yeah,
prepare
I
their-
thought because
don't
I
prepare
read
their
that
spells,
except
so-
I read the sorcerer and other like the sorcerer part, and I thought that meant because obviously they just know all their spells all the time, they can't benefit from it.
Yeah, no,
But it says warlocks
specifically
don't
talking
know
about
all their
prepared
spells all the
casters,
time.
like
Oh
druids
crap!
and
Okay,
clerics
never mind
and
then. I
stuff
guess
like
I
that.
won't do
Yeah.
that.
D-
Okay.
I can
Druids,
change my
wizards.
spells every time I take a long rest, so I can switch my spells up every single day. You're
Fair,
stuck
Exactly,
fair,
and
okay.
same
level.
with wizards and druids.
Yeah.
as
Okay.
well.
No, fair
Not-
enough.
sorry,
Then.
what-
Yeah. No, fair.
Clerics.
Okay. Well,
That's
live
unfortunate.
and learn. I guess I have to change. I'll have to just change out that feat. After
Yeah,
this, if you'll let
that's-
me, 'cause obviously I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
no,
have
that's
this useless
fine.
feat.
That's fine.
Okay, in that case, I'll just use something else. It's fine. Although I don't think I can actually do much of a bonus action because I'm restrained. So, I will simply. I'm just gonna cast a spell. I mean, because I can't move, I can't really do much. So I am going to. Let me have a look what spells I can. It's kind of ruined my whole thing. I was gonna look for like the perfect spell, but
I sort of feel bad about that, but
no, it's fine.
I mean, you could always go in for a melee hit. I mean, that sort of entity is pretty fucking broken.
I can't because
Oh, yeah.
I'm restrained. Yeah,
That's me being dumb now.
that's fine. That's fine.
You
it's
have
fine.
quite a few ranged spells you can use.
You know what? Screw it. Okay, I am going to cast True Polymorph.
Oh,
It is my Mystic Arcanum. True Polymorph.
that's pretty cool.
Are you using
Thank
Is
that?
there a save against it?
Wait, are you using that on
Well, no,
yourself?
because I'm using it on myself.
Yeah. That's what I was about to ask. Yeah, so you're using it on yourself. Okay.
Obviously, if I used it on you, it's a Wisdom 19 saving throw. But because I'm using it on a willing creature, it just happens.
Yeah.
So I now need to look for a creature with a challenge rating 19 or lower, which I will turn into.
There's quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's
a
some
lot
good
of-
shit.
Oh, this reminds me of when you used True Polymorph on yourself on that one shot, and I convinced you to turn into an ogre, Mark.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
What's the restrictions for true polymorph again?
This is just
it's just
a creature
if I
of the
change
same.
it to like a creature, it has to be of same challenge rating to the creature's challenge rating, or if they don't have a challenge rating, their level.
And since you're level
And
19, you
because
get
we're
challenge
players,
rating
we have
19.
Dead fiend dragon.
Well, I'm just having. So I can turn into any challenge rating 19 or lower creature. So
Wait, I wonder what creatures did we get with the book I bought with Tal'Dorei Reborn?
Oh.
A Balor is the highest level creature you can turn into. Looks like.
Well, there's Balors, there's ancient
Balor.
crystal dragons from Fizban's treasury.
Oh, that's mine. Yeah, Fizban's. That's
like
mine.
Yeah.
Crystal dragons are insane.
Lunar dragons, some other stuff like a lesser Starsworn emissary. But I can be the Ender Dragon from Minecraft.
Let's go. Why not?
Yeah, I think I'll turn into an ancient crystal dragon.
The thing that I buy for people to fuck
So,
with.
and as it is true polymorph, I take on literally its entire
Yeah,
stat
its
sheet.
entire stat block is yours now.
Yeah, and the only thing that doesn't change, I believe, is my alignment.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
that's
keep
the
my
only thing that doesn't change.
personality and alignment, but everything else changes.
Ancient crystal dragon.
So,
Holy!
One second. What's its size category?
Giant.
it is gargantuan.
Oh,
It is
gargantuan.
Gargantuan. So that is. So you
8
are
times bigger.
currently a medium or small.
Medium.
Um,
Kobolds are medium.
Kobolds are medium. So
well,
medium.
my kobold, because of my height. Would that technically take me out of restraint? Because
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
now
it would, because
change
you're
size.
growing.
So this is large.
You're growing twice
This
your
is huge.
size.
And
You're going 3
that
times your
would be
size.
Gargantuan.
I will say I will change that because as my bonus action, which I do still have, I'm going to use change shape. The
Okay.
dragon magically transforms into. Oh wait, no, that's creature. I thought it was size.
No.
I'm not going to do that then because I don't want to change my form.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck
That-
me.
That's not. 1 second.
Owlbear is finicky when it comes to token sizes.
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking.
just make it that
Is-
size.
is
It doesn't
that-
matter.
is
Just
that-
make it.
is
Just,
that-
just make like.
Let's. We should probably leave it here because if we keep on messing with it, we're gonna go on too long trying to find the right specific size. And
Okay. And the thing is, I also take its legendary resistances and legendary actions as well,
yep.
which is pretty cool. So I end my turn.
Torstein.
That's Gargantuan.
It doesn't matter. Just leave me this size. It
Yeah, yeah,
literally
yeah.
doesn't. Yeah. Tarashtai, your turn. I end my turn by becoming an ancient, an ancient crystal dragon.
That's very cool.
I will say it's blue
Even-
crystals.
With difficult terrain, she'll move over to the fountain.
Every 5 foot of movement deals damage because of spike growth. I think it's 2d4, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, every 5 feet's 2d4 piercing damage.
I know it was difficult terrain, but it wasn't. I don't recall additional damage being dealt for movement.
That's how spike growth works.
Yeah, it's just a spike growth spell.
It's a nasty
Yeah.
little spell. I'll
So,
post it up.
Yeah.
Since
like
you
when a
cast-
creature, When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Scooter, since you cast a spell, you roll the damage they take.
I just know how far they move. Whenever
10 feet currently.
Oh, she takes 44. Oh shit! Fuck yeah. So 8 plus 10, so 13 damage on that. 13 piercing.
Okie dokie.
Cut your
First
feet up.
eye. First eye, you got a couple of poked holes in your shoes.
That's fine. And then she disappears into the blood.
This ends the combat.
Just hustle, hustle, bye.
Bro saw a dragon just appear and was like, nah.
Okay.
So yes. So combat order is over, and as soon as she disappears, you hear the clicking noises. You hear clicking noises of what you can only imagine to be rooms shifting against each other.
Not again.
Vega, you are forced out of being polymorphed.
Why?
Oh.
Dispel.
May I ask why?
Dispel. Dispel magic.
It's just dispel magic.
Yes.
Let me check something.
Pretty sure dispel
Pretty sure
magic
Dispel Magic
affects.
has a DC
Uh,
if it's on a certain
I
level
just
or
need to
higher.
quickly just read True Polymorph real quick.
Okay,
I
yeah, no,
just
that's
need to
fine,
check
that's
what it
fine.
says. Yeah.
I am pretty sure it does like
Um,
actually change you into whatever it is with
Pure
True
as
Polymorph,
that.
to be honest.
It's only if she can. You are the creature, like so. If he has, you can use legendary resistance to pass that, couldn't you? That was
Yes,
spell, right?
yeah, you get everything from the creature because you become
right.
it.
However, the reason why you're being dispelled, is because you're being put into a room that you are too big for. That's why it's dispelling you and turning you into normal Vega.
Actually, yeah, dispel magic can dismiss a true polymorph unless it's permanent. Okay, I don't think it is in this case anyway. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
I do feel bad.
quick.
I do feel bad because that is sort of a waste of an
I
unfamiliar
mean, to
spell
be fair, we're
slot.
out of combat. There's no point in me being a dragon anymore.
Yeah, no, so
I was going to literally, I
Touche.
was going to do two things, and I was asking if I can like bash in the walls to get out, and if not, I was going to change back anyway. So
no worries. But yes, no. As soon as you get dispelled back to normal Vega, everyone, your vision goes blank. All you can see is darkness. Give me 1 second.
Even people with even people with darkness, dark vision.
Hello, darkness.
yeah, technically,
my
I can see
friend.
through any magical darkness because of Witch's Sight.
Even with which side?
It's like an illusion or something.
Okay, so it's not darkness. It's just that there's nothing to see.
Yes.
Fair.
You basically
And-
went unconscious for a hot second.
Yes. You then all get transported into a room, and as all of you can hear your feet plant onto the ground in the corner of this room. This room is very dark. Those of you who have dark vision, you can barely see. Those of you who can see through magical darkness, you can see fine. You hear a voice coming from the corner of this room, and all you can hear them say is, "Hello? Is anybody there?" And that's where we're going to end session today.
Okay.
You know what that voice is for.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have
So-
advanced knowledge
with-
which I can't share.
With your, just real quick, Brad, with your permission, can I quickly change out that feat now that we've ended session?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I
no,
feel like an
absolutely.
idiot having it.
Absolutely. No, it's absolutely okay to.
That reminds me, because I forgot to change our feet. I was looking through them. One I thought would be kind of cool, we add on the dragon mark, because my constitution is 20, and I can learn a cantrip and a spell from the sorcerer spell list. And it was skill off my con, kind of a con caster thing, and I can get mage armor, which is basically just a cast to forget, so I can have that whilst raged. However, it's more is very much an Eberron thing. So actually, I went for Gift of the Chromatic Dragon, which basically means I can add an extra 1d4 of elemental damage to my
Alright.
attacks,
Um,
and also gain resistance to damage
Mhm.
that I take.
Alright.
Elemental.
So
That's good. That's actually really useful.
session did go on a little bit longer. I am sorry about that. It went on by an extra 20 minutes. Sorry the combat took so long.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
how
notice,
long
to
would
be
it?
honest.
Just think how long it would have gone on for if I didn't one hit. Fenrir.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Vaporize
Fucking
them.
divination.
I think that move was kind of just very epic.
how did we all feel about today's session?
It was very cool.
I'm glad that I guest appeared today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to punch Torishtai a little bit.